Okay, I think, yeah, it's good. What's going on, guys and gals? My name is William Clark, and I'm here with a goddamn motherfucking asshole known as DJ Judson.
Hey, what's up, people?
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know who he is, he's a fucking asshole I've been referring to for, like, I have no idea how long. We actually have done some videos in the past, but it's been, like you said, a long-ass while. I can't remember the last time I actually did this kind of thing with him. But this is gonna be a podcast of random shit.
Right.
Just like all my other podcasts, but...
And also, if you've seen that video where William tried grounding me, that's what I look like.
Yeah. Looks like an asshole. But anyways...
You're an asshole.
At least I have an asshole.
I'm just shit out of my asshole. What you talking about?
Well, this is a goddamn epic start to a fucking podcast. Oh my god. He's an asshole.
He is drunk as fuck.
That's you.
You're an asshole.
But anyways, people of
Hey,
the
you're
internet,
an asshole.
I think probably the first thing,
You're an asshole.
like so I've explained this a lot of times, but people just don't seem to get the whole fucking idea. So, anything that ever happens in this world is apparently... Okay then. He's fucking up his camera. But anyways, apparently... Okay then. So anyways,
Because, tonight I just beat Resident Evil 2 from 2 hours 40 seconds to 1 hour 52 seconds, 1 hour 52 minutes, and 1 second a minute. Yeah.
basically he just beat Resident Evil 2 a lot. Anyways, so I am really tired of explaining this.
Resident Evil 1.
No, the first one, yeah. But anyways, I am fucking tired of explaining this, but yet I have to keep doing the same shit every goddamn time. So, every time something happens in this world that's bad, like school shootings, church shootings, death, everything, they always blame one thing and one thing only. Video games. And I am goddamn fucking tired of that
Video
shit.
games.
Yeah. It's always the video game's fault. It's nothing else.
That bullshit too, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, seriously. How fucking stupid do you people have to be
I've
to
been with that shit for a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like, you always wonder, like, why, there's some parents, especially my parent taking away, like my mom taking away my, video games or whatever. Not all of them, but just being a little more strict.
yeah.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I guess around here, in this shithole...
About what's on the back of the case, and just because that's what's on the back of the case doesn't mean that's what's exactly going to be in the game. It
Yeah.
could be just one scene, or just whatever.
Maybe it's the entire game, maybe it's not. Whatever the fucking case, there's a rating on it.
Right.
You dumbasses
For
need to
example, the Twilight Princess, it has blood on the back, right?
Yeah.
There's no actual blood.
Yeah, there's not enough to actually make it a bad thing. And besides, we all bleed. So,
Hey, you want to know something else? Tomb Raider 3 is another example.
yeah.
It says there's no blood on it, but oh hell, there's blood.
Yeah. So,
Maybe it was a mistake. But
yeah, maybe. But even so, I mean, it's ridiculous that everybody is thinking the same thing. And I'm like, okay, how stupid do you have to be to think that a video game, I'm going to use the best game ever as an example, Mario Kart Double Dash, do you think this game causes you to kill people? Just because you sent a goddamn blue shell, a goddamn blue shell after someone, does that mean that I'm gonna be finding a goddamn blue shell and throwing it at people fuck you if no, people, no. And also, I don't, I
Also, me playing Doom, for example, am I gonna go out and start shooting everyone, like blowing their heads off like a fucking demon in Doom? Is Glory killing them? Hell no.
yeah. I've been playing Doom for a while, if you can see on my channel, but I've played Doom even before making, a YouTube channel. So I know my way around Doom, and I know all this shit. But basically, everything that people are saying is that video games are basically the sole reason why everything happens. And I'm like, okay, how stupid do you have to be to believe that shit? You people are fucking idiots, okay? You are dumber.
So laughable.
Yeah, you.
Honestly, especially fucking Donald Trump when he talked about that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, god damn, this has been going on for decades. Before I was even born.
It's gotten so bad that
And before Bush was even born.
yeah, I mean it's been a while, but it's gotten so bad that apparently Walmart almost got rid of video games from their stores just because of all this shit that's going down.
Good.
And I'm like, really? I mean, I don't buy video games from Walmart, but if I did,
I think Walmart would have some brains.
yeah. I mean, fucking, they want to ban video games, but they don't want to get rid of their guns. Which, guns are more of the issue. Yeah, guns don't really kill people. It's the people that have the guns. But still, don't you think that it would be a better idea to basically get rid of the problem, get rid of the guns and make them less accessible to people? And that's the problem here. Guns are just too accessible. Yeah, you got gun shops and stuff, but you also got Walmart and other places that sell guns, and all these people are just doing shit.
But also, people need, have guns to protect themselves.
Yeah.
They go hunting and stuff like, what the fuck else are they gonna do?
Yeah,
It's a tough situation.
exactly. And, I'm just tired of everybody blaming video games for everything. I mean, I basically play a lot of video games on this channel. I've been doing it for a while, and I'm still gonna keep doing it. I actually downloaded a whole bunch of goddamn fucking video games from Steam.
And even Little Heart himself is tired of it.
Yeah,
He's got YouTubers like 4 years old right now that talked about that same stuff,
yeah,
and it's still happening.
yeah. I mean, it's like these people, they don't have any goddamn brains, because if they had brains, they would figure it out already. They would figure it out. Video games are not the fucking problem, okay? And even if you can make the argument, oh,
And also,
my son...
And also, if any of you guys are younger and you're dealing with this situation and you're watching YouTube from a tablet or whatever, I feel bad for you that your parents took away your video games, because they clearly
Yeah,
do not understand that video games do not cause goddamn violence.
yeah,
Just because they heard from fucking Donald Trump.
yeah. If you...
I've
Just,
been in that kind of same situation too, except it wasn't as strict.
yeah. And also, if anybody...
And I think it was because she was just so concerning.
Yeah.
It's
But-
ridiculous.
Yeah, but if any of you people are basically, if your parents or your grandparents or whatever watching this video by some astronomical chance that you are still watching, because I know some people would be turned off by the subject, but if some of you are still watching, don't listen to the news. Don't listen to politics. Don't listen to any of that bullshit. Video games are not the fucking problem. And now you might be thinking, oh, you're just a piece of shit 19-year-old goddamn millennial
And this is not-
trying to...
And this thing about the mention is also off topic, but it adds to this of not listening to the news.
Yeah,
They've been talking about the whole victim illnesses, saying that it's, the fucking, jewel pods that you buy, from, smoke shop, for example. No, it's literally fake jewel pods that are literally, filled with, THC, which is from weed, and it's filled with like other chemicals because of the goddamn black market, and it's literally causing illnesses, and the news hasn't exactly mentioned that. And
Yeah.
just all of a sudden just assume that, oh, these are just now killing people. Where's the goddamn black market?
Yeah.
So you can't just trust the news all the time.
Yeah. You can't trust the news. You can't trust anybody, really. I mean, there's all these people.
Now, I didn't want to be able to this news report did talk about the illnesses linked to the black market, but, you know, when I first saw it, I was like, I'm a bit skeptical of this. I'm pretty sure there's more than just that. It's the black market.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, that goes to show you just can't really trust the news reporters.
Yeah.
And even back then.
Yeah.
Remember the days when they talked about the goddamn kids' theater?
Oh, yeah.
It opens up Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Nazis, porn.
Oh, yeah. The same thing about the DS. When the DS came out, everybody was thinking, oh, yeah, this is a great system. And then some people on the news were like, is it really? I mean, that they have the whole PictoChat thing. And, yeah.
Or PSP.
Yeah, both the portable PlayStation systems, you know, the PSP and the Vita were basically the same thing. Only the Vita had more graphics and can do more things than the portable. But, it's basically the same thing. You know, they were going after these systems. Yeah, I mean, they were going after these systems because of things that just didn't really exist. I mean, yes, there could exist Nazism, there could exist porn and stuff like that. But only if you, as the goddamn person, choose to do it. If you choose to look up Nazism, if you choose to look up porn, that's the thing. It's not on every system. Because not everybody that owns...
Here's another thing. Don't blame the goddamn, store that Bob Billigan got sold to that kid. You bought that motherfucking game for your kid.
Yeah.
Alright? So don't go bitching at us just because we're telling you the truth here.
Yeah.
You fucked up. You bought the game for your kid. And like, oh my gosh, this is too violent.
Yeah. It's your goddamn fault.
M17 on it. Or teen.
Yeah, and if you think about the title of certain games, like Call of Duty, think about it. It's a goddamn shooter. Battlefield is a shooter. Grand Theft Auto 5, or any Grand Theft Auto game, is a game that has the goddamn title Grand Theft Auto. So you know that it's going to contain certain things. Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, I mean, seriously. It's basically the parents, it's the parents' job to make sure that the kids are on the right path in life and to make sure that they don't fuck up, pretty much. And if this happens and you're blaming the video games for something that you did wrong, it's still your fault. I mean, you're still to blame because you didn't train your kids right. You didn't teach your kids right from wrong. You didn't teach your kids, oh, this is a video game. This is not real life.
And also, if your kid cannot recognize between violence and real life, they have mental problems.
Yeah.
They need help.
And also,
medical attention to it.
Yeah, and also if you know your...
Help people.
Yeah, and if you know your goddamn kids are mental, then keep guns away from them. And, like, if you have any guns in the house, keep them away, you know, lock them up or whatever. Or, and just make sure they don't go somewhere that has guns, and...
The thing that he was about to describe. Make sure you discipline your children.
Yeah. You don't discipline them right, then they'll turn little shitholes, so fucking... Yeah. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous how many people...
When they do something wrong, you tell them they're doing something wrong.
Yeah. And it's ridiculous how many people are basically blind and deaf, and they believe everything and anything that they hear. Whether it be on the internet, whether it be on TV, in the movies, in general. They just believe everything that they read and see and hear.
Just like with Peter Party and the so-called feminazi.
Yeah.
That shit?
Exactly. The whole death to all Jews thing that he did. I mean, it was just a dark joke. It was a joke that he probably should not have made. But it was not, he's not a Nazi, he's not pro anything of that sort. He is not a bad person. just because he said stuff and did stuff
He's just
and
doing like he does.
yeah,
Friendly or not.
yeah. And also, kind of going off the topic here, but at least it's also on the same topic. I've made a video on this as well about people getting pissed off about what their children are watching on YouTube. I have had a couple people send me either death threats or basically saying fuck you, only because I say fuck, only because I say ass, fuck, bitch, whatever. Okay, let me get one thing fucking perfectly goddamn fucking clear here. This is my channel. I can say what I want and do what I want. As long as it's legal. Like, I can't show myself murdering someone. I can't do that. But I can say fuck. I can say bitch. I can say damn. I can say whatever the fuck I want. In addition, my About Me page... Yeah, and... yeah. And also, my About Me page basically says I'm not family friendly, but fuck it. So, those words. Not family friendly. Okay? That's not what I am. That's not what this channel is about.
Exactly. And hey parents, if you want to watch his videos, why don't you just download them and blur and just learn how to edit and blur out the bad words yourself.
Yeah,
you have a lot of work ahead of you.
Yeah, it's gonna take a goddamn eternity because I say a lot of fucking fucks. I fuck a lot, I bitch a lot, I shit a lot, okay? Those are the three things that I do. But yeah, I mean, it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid when parents and anybody in... Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous and stupid that, you know, these people are like, it's your fault that our child said fuck. And in one instance, they basically said some weird shit that I said.
And also, you told me about that parent that literally said that you tell my kid this word. It was a particular word that you said.
Yeah. In
like a video, and then the parent got mad because the kid learned that.
Yeah. And it's like, what the fuck?
What was that word?
I forgot what it was, but an example is like the other day. I'm still getting this to this day, even after I made the goddamn video. But I actually got someone on my messenger. It wasn't in my actual messages. I had to go through my filtered messages and see it because I saw I had a new message. And I was like, okay, who the fuck is this? And this was a person basically saying, your kid, basically saying that their kid learned, I forgot what word it was, but another example, I think it was fucking fuck or whatever. Another thing was, like, you know how I say random things like fuck vagina horseshoe or some weird shit, or something about penises in outer space, or...
You should see the shit we say.
Yeah.
We're in party chats just like we are right now.
Yeah. I mean, in one instance, I think someone was complaining that I said, fuck boob vagina pickle or some weird shit. You know, stuff like that. And that their kid picked up on it.
Fuck turtles and a monkey bin toaster lying right up your asshole to outer space to fuck me.
Yeah! Yeah, like a bunch of weird shit that doesn't make any goddamn sense. And, you know, they're like, you fucking taught our kid this goddamn word because the kid said it. And I'm like, well, if your kid said it because watching my videos, that's your problem, not mine. Because my channel basically says not family friendly. It's your fault.
And also, you should be monitoring your kids, and also, if they're even younger, download the YouTube Kids app. You may link it down in the description.
If I will. I don't even care. At this point, I stopped giving a fuck. But, yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous that these people are basically flat out saying that it's my fault for what their kids see and hear. It's your job as a goddamn parent to make sure that your kids aren't watching porn on YouTube. And yes, porn exists on YouTube.
It's like, we don't care, we can say whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
We don't fucking care.
Yeah, I mean, I started this shit when I was like... I started saying this shit when I was 14 or 15. Probably been earlier than that. But, yeah, I mean, this is my channel. I can say what I want and do what I want. and I'm not family friendly. So those are two things and two reasons why you need to shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have no right telling me how to run my channel. If you want to make a goddamn family friendly channel, do it.
The right to, and this goes for every YouTuber. PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, all those. Don't tell them what they do on their channel.
Yeah. If I want to play a goddamn video game that has a lot of fucking shitting going on in it, you know, where a lot of people say fucking shit, like Grand Theft Auto or whatever, I'll play that game. If I want to...
The N-word too.
Yeah.
He'll play that game.
Yeah, I will play any sort of goddamn video game. I don't care what it is. I don't care how violent, sexist, racist, whatever. I will fucking play it. And I will make sure...
Especially Manhunt 2.
Yeah.
That's a really awesome game.
Yeah, I mean, I downloaded a bunch of games from Steam that have a little bit of blood in them, so, and cursing and shit. So, yeah, I've also got a lot of games on the GameCube that have that. I got games on the Wii that have that. I have games on the fucking I think PS1 actually that has that. So, and if not, I will download some games. Basically.
And also, parents, honestly, they're just words.
Yeah.
They may be bad words, but they're gonna learn them anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
Why not now?
and also, and some parents, they are basically being hypocrites because they tell me not to say this shit, and stuff, but they do it themselves. Most of these,
especially when they get in arguments.
Yeah, most, if not all, the messages I've gotten throughout the years on this channel involving that, they have said curse words. They said fuck, shit, damn, bitch, asshole, whatever. And I'm like,
could also just self-learn themselves, not just because
Yeah.
someone else said it, but they just form the words together.
yeah,
F-U-C-K, fuck.
yeah, exactly. Honestly, if you have to, yeah, blame yourself for your kids' problems. Or maybe you can blame your kid if they learn it themselves. Like, I fucking learned my ABCs from the goddamn phone book. I am smarter than you people, okay? I am way smarter than you. But also, it's just really stupid that these people would actually think that I give a shit. That I am going to just bow down and let them shove their dicks up my ass. I am not going to do that. This is my channel. I can do what I want. If I'm gonna yell fuck, shitty, dingus, potato, vagina, yeah, goddamn gravy, pussy, sandwich, salad, fuck tits. Yeah, but it's like, if I'm gonna yell penis, gravy, vagina, shoe, landing, ballsack, fucks on your mother's cock, I'm gonna say that shit. You can't stop me, and you won't stop me. Here's my nipples! That proves I don't care. But yeah, I mean, people are stupid, alright? It's all this comes down to. People are very stupid when it comes to video games and stuff.
Hey, parents out there, you wanna know something? You wanna hear these words? Fuck, shit, bitch, cunt, motherfucker, asshole, goddammit, sons of bitches, motherfucker.
Yeah. I made a video a while back of me just doing nothing but saying fuck for like 30 goddamn minutes. And I am proud. I am goddamn proud, okay? Like, back then, I think I was getting like 1 or 2 messages at the time about the same thing. And I'm like, well, okay. Time to combat these assholes.
Should make a video where we both say fuck.
Yeah, for a goddamn hour. How do you like that, you fuckers?
It'll be called the Fuck Podcast.
Yeah.
Say fuck.
Nothing about fucked, fuckers, fucked up, fuck, shit, fuck, goddamn motherfuckers. But anyways, yeah, I mean, people are stupid. Long story short, people are stupid if they think I have to care. I don't have to care. Fuck you. But anyways, another thing that really pisses me off is when, people not only blame video games for things, but some people actively find, like, if the child has a game system or stuff, they will take that game system and they will find a sledgehammer or a shotgun or whatever and destroy the damn thing.
Right?
That should be illegal. That is goddamn video game abuse. I will not stand for video game abuse.
So these game companies work so hard in engineering these systems.
Yeah.
You gotta respect it.
Exactly. They put a lot of time, effort, and money.
What's the joiner gonna do?
Yeah.
Sell it. Make some extra cash.
Yeah.
Or give it to an older person or something.
Yeah. Or just give it to me.
18 or some shit.
Just give it to me, okay? If you're gonna get rid of your game systems, or if you're gonna destroy them anyway, give them to me, alright? I can make a goddamn better use of that shit.
Or even give them to me.
Yeah. Either me or him. One of those two. I mean, we're both game collectors.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so I made a couple posts on Facebook and whatever, because when I went dumpster diving, I think it was like a week or two before they had the yard sale. When I found that Xbox 360 and I made a video on it, which you probably saw, I basically said something to the effect of, if you're gonna throw away game systems anyway, or if you're going to donate them, give them to me, because I put video games to good use. If I don't actually play the system at that moment, I will put them on a shelf. I will play them later, because I, as a game collector,
and also we're collectors too.
Yeah.
You know, when I met him, found out I told him I was a collector.
Yeah.
Game collector himself too.
Yeah. I didn't have a lot of games at the time. You know, when I first met this asshole, I think it was 2015 or whatever. I forgot how long it was, but
2015, yep.
yeah, we were playing goddamn Doom Classic Complete on the PS3. Yeah. I didn't think anybody still played that, but apparently so. I was bored.
And I kicked his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I was bored as fuck. Yeah, I was. This was before I had a headset and anything. This is before I was established as I am right now. I mean, I'm not really, you know, good YouTuber, but I am basically established in a way. But this was before I was established in general, and so
Yeah,
I didn't.
waiting to see if people were joining Doom, and then he saw the person who signed in on non-joining.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I'll take him on.
Yep.
Nuh-uh. And I killed him.
Yep. Basically about 1 billion times. Like, if you ever want to challenge DJ fucking Judson over here, don't. Because you will die. And you will die. Doesn't matter how good you are. You cannot destroy him in Doom. Alright? I mean, maybe Xandronum, but base Doom. Like, PS3 Doom, you know, Doom Classic Complete. Or just base Doom of Doom 1 or Doom 2.
Trying to play Doom on my phone. It's been kind of awkward playing it because I haven't played Civ 2 in a while and I was dying quite a bit. But other than that, on PS3, I'm still golden.
Yeah.
Still pretty much golden.
Yeah. But pretty much.
I can literally just beat episode 1 and maybe even episode 2 in like one sitting.
Yep.
And episode 3. Easy.
But yeah. I mean, this was before I had a lot of video games, and before I had a GameCube that worked, before I had a Wii that worked, before I had anything that worked. The only thing I had was a...
You should check out some of the mods that I played, and he played.
Yeah.
Holy Hell .Y.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
If,
Brutal Doom.
yeah. And if you have a strong enough computer, play Brutal Doom and Holy Hell .Y at the same time. Ha!
Yeah,
that will probably kill your computer. Yeah, that would probably kill your computer because of all the blood that's happening and all the demons spawning and everyone's dying at the same time. And yeah.
That on the new phone, was I'm gonna begin RG Phone 2 and see how that performs.
Yeah. I mean, to an extent. I mean, Holy Hell .Wad is so fucking massive of a game that it can barely run on my Wii because the Wii is not powerful enough to run that type of Doom. But it can run...
The first map, there's like 3,000 plus monsters.
Yep.
And it's long.
Yep.
And it goes up to 5 maps. The 5th map is like it was supposed to be just all in one map.
Yeah.
Which is level 5. So most computers couldn't run it.
Yeah.
So, well, if you had a game computer, then it would definitely run it. But base computers could definitely not run it, so I had to split it.
Yeah, this computer that I have right now, I cannot use for that particular game at the time. Also, the Windows XP computer that I have also is probably even worse. It's got a virus that,
also,
yeah.
I played that mod on the Windows XP computer. It ran decent, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you haven't seen me or DJ, or if you haven't seen anybody play Brutal Doom, basically it's Doom, right? It's Doom 2, but with a fuck ton more blood and gore, and you can punch enemies' heads off and stuff. You can basically just have glory
And
kills.
It's also better. And it's even more amazing when you get the Doom Metal music tab,
Yeah,
WAD file, and combine that together.
yeah. I have the Doom 2016 soundtrack WAD, so if I want to play Doom 1 or Doom 2, I'm fucking listening to some goddamn Doom 2016 music, pretty much. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that.
And also, and also another really awesome thing is that is when you get the Berserk pack. You
Yeah.
can activate Smash mode or Rip and Tear mode. And Brutal Doom version 21, holy shit.
The goddamn
Some
fucking...
glory kills.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
If you want the
So
best
smashing
experience...
demon's face and also ripping them into pieces
Yeah.
multiple times. I'm like, damn.
I mean, if you want the best experience, get version 21 gold, get the latest edition of Brutal Doom, obviously. But go and turn the blood settings on in Brutal Doom to 5, or whatever the highest setting is, because that,
Hell yeah.
oh yeah, there will be blood fucking everywhere. One gunshot will have fucking fountains of blood. And, yeah,
Just imagine, holy hell.
yeah.
What's that? Ooh.
That's why you need basically one of the biggest and badass computers to run that, because one shot can have a fountain of blood.
And also,
But-
there's a mod. I forget what it's called. Pardon me. Where there's literally crazy ass weapons that literally cause humongous explosions.
Yep.
It's insane.
It's like in Minecraft, you know. Doom and Minecraft are heavily modded games. There's mods for pretty much anything and everything. More so Minecraft,
And,
but
and you're probably thinking, well, it's only single player. Nope.
nope.
You can go online, join in the server, and play Brutal Doom co-op
Yep.
with people online.
You gotta have everything. A badass computer and a great internet connection. Neither of which I have.
You can get your own custom skins on there.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff. Infinite possibilities.
Yep. Went with
Van Dronum,
yeah.
It's the best one there is.
yeah. I actually have somewhere a mod that you can play as Fluttershy. The skin will be Fluttershy. And some of the animations are basically Fluttershy, and some of the death sounds and the sounds, like, you know how the Doom Marine or whatever is trying to open a door they just can't because it doesn't have a key card? That sound effect? Well, it might be replaced with a Fluttershy sound effect. And when you die, or take hits and damage, you can turn it into Fluttershy stuff. So, Fluttershy will be playing the game.
There's awesome modern monsters on there. Like I've seen a cyber demon with 2 rocket launchers, and even a cyber demon with Spider-Man legs. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also Dark Imp, which is a black imp.
Yep.
All sorts of stuff.
Now, if you are looking for a mod, speaking of Doom, if you're looking for a mod that is basically hard to find now because Bethesda is stupid and took it down somehow, it is D4T, other known as Death Foretold. It's a good mod. It adds the weapons from Doom 4, aka 2016 edition, and basically and you have glory kills. So it's basically Doom 4, aka 2016, but it's a demake, pretty much. And hopefully,
Another Doom 4 mods for doing. It's like the latest one is like this project this guy was like doing. I haven't extracted yet because I need a WinRAR for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yep. I mean, I've played Death for Total a lot on the channel. That's a good mod. I love it. I basically play a few mods because I don't know where to begin. There's a lot of mods out there, so I don't know exactly.
Death for Total, Combination, Brutal Doom.
Yep.
That's all. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome stuff.
I think I tried to do that once.
And also, if you have an Android device, you can actually buy yourself for about $2 on Google Play Store, Delta Touch.
Yeah.
Which gives you a lot of the engines on here. You got GZ Doom, and something called LZ Doom, the Dandronum, Chocolate Doom, and Doom Retro, and also PR Doom.
Yep. Oh! If you guys and gals, and also there's the asshole DJ Judson over here, if any of you also would like to, there are emulators for Android on your computer. So if you don't have an Android phone or tablet or anything like that, then maybe you can use things like Nox and OX or, there's another one. There's a couple Android emulators for PC. That, it's basically what it is. Android. You can run Android apps and...
a game console that is capable of being modded, and if you have a Nintendo Wii, you got a lot of opportunities ahead of you.
Yep.
For modding.
I got a fucking modded Wii. I modded Mario Kart Wii, and that's fucking awesome. Like, goddamn, there's like a lot of possibilities for Mario Kart Wii. And you know how the servers are shut down?
You see those kinds of mods on PS3, but
yeah.
How many people are coding them? It's because it's more complex, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, so that's the jailbroken PS3. I got a jailbroken system, so yeah.
Yeah.
Rebug and all that on there.
Hey, if my PS3 was a certain model, then I would have already had it jailbroken. Probably would have bought another one just so I can use for online. Because, yeah, Sony, they're assholes when it comes to jailbreaks. You gotta be sure you're not online. If you are online, have some sort of protection. Because otherwise, they will basically get rid of your account. They will be like, yeah, fuck you, you're modding.
Basically changing your console ID to like a non-official console ID, aka 32 zeros, or you can put in whatever. And also wiping out the history files of your system that you have been on homebrew.
Yep.
And also deactivating custom firmware to make your system look just a regular OFW.
Yeah.
AKA original firmware.
Yep.
That's what it stands for. And it's not 100% guarantee. There's also a PSN patch as well, which you should also do that. It also spoofs your console ID into like the 32 zeros as well. You know, if you have it set on there. And yeah, and that's like the safest way going online. Is it a guarantee? No. I've been console banned countless times, and even recently in the year, after me of not being on there for a while, I literally got a console banned and had to buy another one.
Yeah.
And so now I have another one, which is hopefully not banned right now.
That's kind of a good thing about Nintendo Wii, is that there's no real social media place like Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, so you don't have to really worry about that. And Nintendo is much more lenient about this kind of thing. It's so easy to hack and homebrew your Wii. I actually made a video showing how to do so, and yeah, it's amazing. You don't even need an SD card to.
PS3 is a little more technical when it comes to doing that.
Yeah.
You don't have to open up your system anymore. There's PS3 HAN, which is homebrew enabler, which you can do on your PlayStation 3. You can do it all from the internet browser, but it's a different process than just taking apart your PS3, installing. You need an E3 flasher kit, and basically to flash the files onto your system that you first back up, and then you patch with the software. Those will come in all in one package if you look it up on YouTube. and follow the tutorial, and you'll have a downgraded PS3. Just make sure your PS3 is compatible by looking at the model number on the back of your PS3, and you'll be able to mod on there.
Yep.
Just make sure you look up your model number first.
Yeah, mine
and
can't.
The ones I use is the slim PS3.
Yeah.
If you have an older PS3, like way older than this, you'll definitely be good. If you have a slim one, just check for compatibility. And if it's just able to be downgraded to 3.55, then you can mod. That's the firmware you need to be on so you can install CSW.
Yep. But I think it's almost harder, if not...
And also, that's a hard mod, whereas on Nintendo Wii, it's a soft mod. What's the difference? A hard mod is where you actually mod the operating system itself, whereas a soft mod, you're just modding through, like, maybe some kind of software that's externally, like, for example, on a... Like, you can mod your PS2 using FreedomFruit, but it installs on a memory card, has no effect on the operating system or anything like that. It just displays when you have the memory card plugged in. And on the Nintendo Wii, it's really just an application that you install.
Yep.
Has no effect on your operating system or anything, aka hard mod.
Yeah. Interesting thing to note.
PS3 hard mod.
Interesting thing to note is that on the Nintendo Wii, the only way to actually get WiiWare titles such as Pokemon Rumble and other games like that is to homebrew if you don't already have the things installed on your Wii. Because Nintendo shut down the internet capabilities for the DS and the Wii, and then shut down the Wii Shop channel and the DSiWare channel, or the DSi Shop channel pretty much. So, the only way to actually get WiiWare titles anymore, and like the internet channel and stuff, is to basically just homebrew your system. That's it. And
and another example is my PS3. I actually have a beat 'em up game on there that does not exist on the PlayStation Store anymore because they removed it a long time ago. I keep forgetting what it's called, but it's a really hard beat 'em up game, and you can only find it if you were to look online. You download the file. It's called it's a PKG file. You can find it on the freegames.com. No, that sounds sketchy, but it's an actual really good website.
Yep.
Just like the way I found it was I looked up Doom Press Complete Download. And I downloaded all my games through there.
Yep.
And it's really awesome. Another place you can check out is Pirate Bay, but that's more risky.
Yeah. And there are some games that, okay, so for example...
But I don't exactly condone piracy, though.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm condoning here.
Yeah. I pirate a lot, but, if, basically, so the FBI doesn't come out of my asshole, I don't condone it. If you do it, do so. I don't care. But I'm not saying that you should. Support your content creators, support everything.
It's like, don't do what me and what William do. Let me tell you something. I downloaded Slender the Arrival on my PS3.
Yep.
Through Pirate Bay. All sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and...
So, I wouldn't recommend you guys do that. Don't want you get you guys into any kind of legal trouble.
Yeah.
Call the trigger that type.
Yep.
That type of system. The triggering system for the FBI to come to your door. Because piracy just cannot be stopped. But just be safe. Download a virtual private network. Obviously, I didn't use it because it's most safe. And I don't pirate all the time. But if you are going to pirate, don't do it all the time.
Yeah. And another thing... Yep. Another thing...
And don't download, like, new games. That's what they're really focusing on, too.
Yep.
Is if you were to download a full new game, they'll definitely be on your asses.
Yep, it's like, oh shit, the new Fallout 76 game came out. Oh, Doom Eternal came out. Let's focus on all the people that are getting it for free so we can kick their ass later on. Well, this kind of brings me to my next topic. Is emulation piracy? When it comes to things such as Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, stuff like that. in a way, yes.
That's how you look at it in a way.
In a way, yes, it is, because you're getting something for free. However,
Yeah.
two things. One, it's mostly to preserve the past. You know, the NES, NES is far past gone. You know, the NES was back in the 80s. The Atari 2600 is in the 70s to 80s. And so, they don't make the systems anymore.
You can look at it as, like, downloading, you know, the critics' creations without you buying it, but also those games are old as fuck.
Yeah.
Older than me, older than William.
Yeah. I mean, except for the GameCube games. Like, basically the GameCube... Yeah, I mean, the GameCube games and beyond that, like the Wii and stuff like that, then we're talking our times. But back in the day of, like, the 70s, 80s, and even 90s, which he was, like, 98, 99, he grew up on the PS1. I grew up on the GameCube. But, you know, I consider that to be preserving the past, because they don't make GameCube games anymore. They don't make PS1 games anymore. Yeah, there was the PS1 Classic or Mini or whatever the fuck it was called, basically either this year or last year. But, I mean, it's still not...
Speaking of PS1 games, I have one of the rarest PS1 games, LSD Dream Emulator.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Now, it's actually, for me, in my opinion, perfectly okay to pirate LSD, because that game is so goddamn fucking rare that you have to basically pirate it in order to obtain it. Because, I mean, yeah.
Everyone and their grandmother pirates that game.
Yeah.
Or if you're too scared of pirating, you could also go to the Battlefield of PS3. Just get yourself a Japanese PSN account. There's tutorials on how to do that. You know, because can't exactly read Japanese and how you can create the account, right? You know, or just make a guess. And then just get yourself a 1,000 yen PSN card from eBay, and then you'll be able to get yourself LSD Dream Emulator, which is $10.
Yep.
They don't have to spend an arm and a leg.
Or if you have to, go somewhere. Yeah.
Like me, I had the legit copy, which cost me around $300. It's even more on eBay right now.
I've seen copies for $800, but also, if you really want to, I guess you can go on places like Etsy and stuff like that and get reproduction stuff, but what's the point, alright? I get it, you're getting the game, but there's nothing as good as getting the original and all that stuff, so, but if you really have to and you want to...
And, you know, that actually kind of scares me a bit, because let me tell you something, that copy on Etsy looks so authentic.
Yeah.
The only difference I see so far from looking at it is that it says reproduction.
Yep.
So, could mine be a reproduction? Who the hell knows?
Yeah. I mean, there are people...
I mean, said it came from Japan and it came in like a Japanese newspaper, but you never know. Someone could just order that, put that in there.
Yep.
Any kind of possibilities
that
it can be. But for the most part, it is legit, and it's pretty much in mint condition.
Yeah, I mean, anybody...
Scratch on the back of the jewel case.
Yeah, anybody can go on, you know, Google Images or Bing Images or any sort of web browser and go to images and type in LSD Dream Emulator box art or whatever, and there you go. Print it out, put it on a thing, there you go. Easy. You know, it's there. So... I mean, you gotta be careful when you go online, because if you want to look for the most authentic, real copy, you gotta do a lot of research, because if you don't, you might get the wrong one. You might not even get the actual game. You may be paying $300 or $400 or more.
Another popular example of, like, fake games on, like, eBay is Earthbound.
Yep.
On Super Nintendo.
That game is fucking something else.
And I had a rare game called Final Fantasy III, which is actually the sixth one, because it was already Final Fantasy III in Japan or something like that.
Yeah.
And my dad forgot to pay for the Super Nintendo game. So not forgot, he probably had like an extra day. But then it just fucking got sold. So now I have to try to scavenger and find a Final Fantasy III copy and try to make sure that's not fake.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
But kind of going back to what I was
But if
talking.
you want better chances at getting a real rare game, check out pawn stores, retro game shops, or
Yep.
anything like that.
Yep.
Or even rummage sales if you get lucky.
Yep. And that's why I go
That's
to,
where you really find them.
and that's why I go to garage sales
Or
and
just
yard
look
sales a
over
lot.
eBay, if it's an expensive price and it's still authentic, take your chances, I guess.
Yeah.
But just trying to get the one that looks more older, but also they can make them look old too.
Yeah.
It's really complicated out there.
Yep.
In
I
that
mean-
kind of market.
Yeah. And also, kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier, again, it kind of depends on how you look at things. Yes, emulating old-fashioned games are piracy in a way because you're getting it for free and stuff, but you are preserving the past. You know, all these Game Boy Advance games that I have, I don't even have a goddamn,
Exactly.
I don't even have a goddamn quarter of, you know, the Game Boy Advance library. And if you consider Game Boy and Game Boy Color, I don't even have a goddamn half.
Me either, and I got them in physical copy. I haven't
Yeah.
collected Game Boy Advance in a long time because
Yeah.
I don't know, I just don't really have the space for it, and also I'm not going to collect games
Yeah.
that are not as advanced. You know, I'd rather
Yeah.
collect newer games where there's more story, bigger worlds.
Yeah.
You know, because if I collect Game Boy games, then that's all I'm going to have.
Yeah. But
You know,
also,
pick and choose.
I think,
But at some point, I will be collecting or trying to collect them all one day.
yeah, I think
And
people,
complete.
yeah, I think people such as
That's
the
gonna be really challenging, you know.
Yeah, and I think people such as the FBI, they're kind of like, well, you know, we should leave these people alone when it comes to old video games because there are game collectors, and you know it's pretty easy to basically download NES games and SNES and stuff, but it's also pretty easy, and actually, depending on the system, pretty cheap to obtain these
And
games
also, people
in physical
collect
form.
ROMs on the cartridges,
Yep.
which brings back to fucking reproduction cards.
Yeah.
That's also still very cool. You know, I'm not saying to get rid of reproduction cards. I'm saying not to, you know, fucking rip people off.
Yeah.
Not giving the real thing.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna advertise something as a reproduction, then do so. But if you're gonna advertise something on eBay, make sure it's exactly what it is. Don't try to shit people out of their money, because I mean, some people
Exactly.
they have jobs, they find ways to make the money. They go on Amazon or eBay in hopes that, I mean, this happens more on eBay than Amazon, but it happens also on Amazon. But these people, they make a lot of money, and then, you know, most of their life savings, pretty much, they want to go and buy something, only to find out that thing is either fake,
Like, I
or it's
understand
not
people
as
don't
advertised.
make money these days, and they're saving up for something expensive as well, just like I am.
Yeah.
You guys will think I'm nuts what I'm going to be buying.
Yep.
But anyway, though, I'll mention what I'm going to be buying in a bit.
Yep.
But if it's a reproduction card, then that's fine. But if you fucking rip people off, then that's not good.
Yeah. I mean, it's in a way against the terms of service on Amazon and eBay to falsely advertise a product and shit. So there's that. Or just to make any sort of scam, like have someone buy the product but not actually have them receive it because it either doesn't exist or you just don't feel like it. That's also bad.
Exactly.
But also, you know, just not only give the people as advertised, but I mean, just basically, if someone has a problem with their order or something, try to help them out. Because I know there are some people, they say, oh, you know, we don't do refunds, we don't accept refunds. That's fine, that's cool, whatever. Do what you want to do. But if someone has an issue, it's like, oh, my
So,
package
like,
never
another
showed
good
up.
Example, when it comes to reproduction, is like the rare game called Nintendo World Championships.
Yep.
There's literally really nice replicas that are on there that say they're reproductions, of course. They are expensive though. They're still in the $500 or even $1,000 range.
Yeah.
But that's way less than like the authentic Nintendo World Championships, which is my dream game to own. Which no matter what, I'm getting that game someday.
Yep.
Once I figure out my future career, get money together, I'm getting that game.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Yep. I mean,
you
there
can
are...
literally buy yourself a house with that game.
Yeah. I mean, there are... there's a difference between softcore video game collectors and hardcore video game collectors. Softcore people, they will buy... They may buy a decent game like Mario Kart or Pokemon or like an expensive game like that. Maybe if they're lucky, maybe one rare game that within 100 or 200. But most of it, they stay within probably less than 50 or maybe exactly 50. Whatever. Maybe the price of a new game. But us hardcore collectors, we go above and beyond. If we see a lot on Amazon or eBay or anything else, like if we see... Yeah.
There was a game I was about to get, but then it went off even. Who knows? Maybe it was like a reproduction too. I was gonna go get, instead of what I'll mention in a bit here, I was gonna get Cheetah Man 2.
Oh yeah.
Which was $1,000-something.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as for me,
I was very close.
And there are a few people that they basically say, "Are you fucking insane? Why are you buying $1,000 game when you're not even gonna fucking play?" Because that's exactly what you do. If you buy a video game that's rare, such as like LSD or what he said.
Some people, if you think that us buying a rare video game is crazy, let me tell you what I'm gonna be purchasing in like 4 weeks. A 24-karat gold controller. That's right, people. 24-karat gold controller for PS4.
Yep. Some people actually buy a solid gold Nintendo consoles.
24-karat gold.
Yeah.
818 PPI Swarovski crystals, and it costs $1,999.
Yeah, so basically $2,000 and he's got something going on. But yeah, not to mention, he's also talking about wanting to buy a badass setup for YouTube, a badass headset. Nothing like mine. Like I have like a decent gaming headset. But he's also talking about the best computer, best graphic card, best motherboard, best everything. He wants to have the best microphone, the best everything. Fucking everything. He wants to be better than PewDiePie. Yeah, as if that's even possible. But yeah, he's got a good setup.
Well, here's the thing. The processor I'm getting is Core i9-9900K, which is an older one, but I may switch out that one. But this is going to be the most expensive purchase, like, ever. Now, it's going to be over time. I'm going to get the table, then the computer, and then one of the monitors.
Yep.
And then over time, I'll add to it. I'll add a second monitor, and I'll add a third monitor. This will be the most expensive purchase ever.
Yep.
And also, the table itself is $1,800 itself.
Jeez.
That goes to show us how expensive this will be.
Yeah. And most of the things that I have, I either...
So, when you know that tables that YouTubers have?
Yeah.
Standing desk?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting.
Interesting. But most of the things that I have, when it comes to video gaming, and my setup, I either got it for free or I go pretty cheap. This headset is like, I think last time I checked, a little bit over 20, I think. It might have gone down, might have gone up, I don't know. But last I checked, I bought it for like 20 something. So it's a good headset. Sadis is a really good brand. Yeah. I'm not sponsored by anything that I'm about to say. But I have a awesome Sadis headset. My one bag I have on the shelf, I have a Magic Eagle gaming keyboard and a gaming mouse combo. Fucking awesome as well. And I have other things, I got for pretty cheap. Compared to other things. Like I'm not the kind of person that would go somewhere and be like, "Oh, $150 gaming headset. Okay, I'll buy it." No, I mean, that's not what I do. I mean, I might at some point if I had the money,
Me,
but I just go cheap pretty
me,
much.
like, when it comes to me, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I got a job, I also got Social Security, and I also live with my parents, so I don't have to really pay for anything.
Yeah.
I'm able to spend money whatever the fuck I want.
Yep. I'm trying to get a job as well.
And as much as I want.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a job, so hopefully I can fucking
And
get a better
even
setup.
my phone is gonna be $1,000+. Yeah. With the ROG Phone 2 I was talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, I
It's the
mean,
most heavy spec phone on the market for now.
yeah. I mean, if it were me, okay, there's already something on Amazon that I'm basically eyeballing. I'm looking at it. You know, it's a pink gaming PC. You know how you see a lot of gaming PCs with the glass case that you can see the colors and stuff? This one's goddamn pink, and the shell is pink, and everything is pink. And I'm like, ho, yeah. And it's not dark pink either, it's light pink. It's basically a different shade of Fluttershy's mane, which is light pink. It's a different kind of light pink. But I want that one. I need that one. Because if I have that one,
Yep.
damn,
And,
I'm gonna use it.
and also, I still made my promise. I'll be getting him a computer.
Yep.
Like I said.
Yep, at some
It's been
point.
about a year since I've been working, even though it feels longer. But yeah.
Yep.
I'm getting him a PC no matter what.
Yeah, hopefully, because I have a monitor I need to use. And this Windows XP is kind of blah. And this Windows 7 computer, or not Windows 7, Windows 10 it's decent, but I need something stronger to run hardcore games like Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Because I have Doom 2016 on Steam. I just need to fucking get a strong enough computer to actually play it. That's why I've not been playing Doom Eternal. I mean, it's not out yet, but
You know, you'd be surprised. You know, of course, you would kind of be surprised.
yeah.
You know, how much of a low spec computer could actually like run those. Of course, gotta increase everything.
Yeah.
But like for example, right now there's games like The Witcher 3 that is out on Nintendo Switch.
Yep. I mean, some of these games you expect to kind of run on any sort of computer. You know, Doom, the original Doom and Doom 2, and to an extent Doom 3, and also Minecraft. Those are games you almost expect to run on almost every computer. But the hardcore ones are like Assassin's Creed 3, or any Assassin's Creed game, especially the newer ones like Odyssey and other stuff like that. And Doom Eternal, whenever that one comes out, Doom 2016, Wolfenstein, Fallout 76, Fallout whatever. I mean, when my Windows 7 computer that I used to have, well, I still have it, I just gotta get it fixed maybe, when that one could basically almost barely run, it ran decently, but it could barely run Skyrim. I don't think this one can run Skyrim at all, even on lowest setting. But if it can, whatever. And I've already got it on a 360, so. But I mean, it's just so many games, and that's why I choose the free to play section. A lot of free to play games, like Doki Doki Literature Club, that game is actually pretty computer friendly when it comes to what computers can run it. Because I actually made videos on the game. I just gotta upload them at some point. Might be tomorrow, might be tonight. I don't fucking know. Any point within this week, maybe, or next week. Either way, I'm still gonna be uploading some videos of that game. So stay tuned for that here on the channel. But also, other games, like the free-to-play games, are usually shit in a way. Like they're not as good as actual games you have to pay for, and the specs are kind of low, and the resolution's low. Everything else is low, so they might be good for making videos on, because
there is actually some really awesome games. It seems like Warframe on PS4.
Yeah.
Like 2013. There's a new game called Dauntless, which is really awesome too. All free to play. But also you gotta be warned about the microtransactions.
Yeah, that's another thing I fucking. That's one thing this is part of the final thing I'm probably gonna say in this this podcast is I fucking goddamn hate microtransactions. Yeah, they fucking suck. And that
Me too.
seriously, what's the point of buying something?
Especially
Like-
when they're in a paid game. Like,
Yeah,
Like, okay, free-to-play game, that's kind of fine. Alright. But a pay game,
yeah,
unacceptable. They did that with fucking Battlefront.
Yeah.
You know, it took like, if someone said it took like 40 hours to unlock like Darth Vader or some
Yeah.
shit. And they had, and you literally level up so slowly.
yep,
Well, especially in Apex Legends, but that's a free game.
yeah,
It takes forever. When I first played it, and when I was playing it for a while, guess what? I only unlocked one character. Yeah.
yeah. I
One
mean,
fucking character.
but I mean, this microtransaction.
For legend tokens.
Yeah, I think all these microtransaction things need to fucking stop. I mean, for me, as even a free-to-play game is kind of ridiculous, because, okay,
It's like these companies are getting desperate for money.
yeah, instead of making actually good finished products like EA, yeah, EA, fucking, I've mentioned this before. Everyone and their fucking dog and cat are hating EA because of what they're doing, and I agree with them. I agree with these people. EA used to be a goddamn awesome company.
And
Hey, fuck.
basically what they do is that they seem to be half-assing the game.
Yep.
And then releasing it, and they're like, okay, we'll just throw in microtransactions and call it a day.
Yep. And we'll just wait a couple months before a major update, and we're gonna possibly piss off everybody, but who cares? These microtransactions are bringing us money.
Because you don't have to make a finished product.
Yep.
As long as we're getting richer, that's all that matters.
Yep. And that's the same thing with Activision. I mean, I feel like that's the same way with them. Video game companies are becoming pathetic.
Yeah, I really like their
Yeah.
games too. But I hate when they do this microtransactions
Yeah.
bullshit.
I mean, EA used to be a really goddamn great company especially back in the olden days.
And, you know those games on Android where literally those city building games are like the same
Yep.
game over and over again?
Yep. Pretty much.
And
That's,
then they throw microtransactions.
yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I don't like about Scopely right now. And I've bitched about Scopely before, I'll do it again. They have a game called The Walking Dead Road to Survival. I love that game. It's an awesome game. It's a great free-to-play game. However, they focus on the microtransactions, and they have bugs they still haven't fixed yet, and these have been around for a couple of years. They have not. You can't expand the final area because they haven't done anything with that. They break everything. Scopely basically breaks everything they touch, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll just microtransaction the fuck out of everything, and it's ridiculous. I mean, okay, so why play a game for a while? Why enjoy the story mode? Why enjoy the campaign when you could buy everything? That's a good idea. Let's do it. As regular people like me,
And
I
also,
look at these people.
literally like paid to win. It was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I want to complete my character.
Yep.
Or just like complete the campaign more faster. Why
Yep.
don't you work harder?
Yeah.
Do it.
I did not fucking get anywhere in
And
life.
again, it's not exactly their fault. It's because these companies keep doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, I did not become one of the greatest people in Mario Kart Double Dash history, if that's even a thing, by half-assing my way through everything. You know, and other games. I did not, yeah, I kind of cheated at Doom, yes, but I don't care. But, you know, Call of Duty World at War. I didn't fucking become a great zombie player by microtransactioning everything. I didn't do good at Black Ops 3, again, by
I remember playing that
microtransactioning.
game every day, like in Black Ops.
Yeah.
And I would get to like round 20, something like that.
Yeah.
Blowing the living shit out of all the zombies.
I made it to round 35. The only reason I died was I did something stupid. I would have gone on forever. I probably would still be playing the same game right now if I hadn't done what I did back in. But yeah, I mean, I'm just that good at one
Also
point.
in Doom, I definitely don't half-ass on that game.
Yeah. I mean, here's an example. Sonic Unleashed.
Try to kill every motherfucker I see.
Yeah. I mean, Sonic Unleashed. I love that game. But apparently, you can buy the rest of the game.
Me too.
Or, you can play the game as it was intended. You don't have to buy anything. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to play Sonic Unleashed. Fuck that game. You know what? I'm just going to buy all the stages, all the maps, all everything. And I'm just gonna, say I beat the game. And this actually made another... Oh, fuck. I'm going back to other videos I've made.
That's like one of the longest Sonic games.
Yeah.
Because it really forces you to do challenges.
Yeah, I love that shit. I mean, I love it. And I actually beat the game.
Oh, man.
I fucking beat the game.
Me too.
Yeah, I love it.
The day and night stages.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the night stages, but I say fuck them. I mean, the night stages are better than the daytime stages. I think
I understand.
It's a good break.
Because people like to run really fast.
Yeah.
And I kind of prefer the daytime stages, but also I learned to also like the nighttime stages.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. Just kill the living fuck out of everything.
But yeah, I'm also kind of going to
and
go.
Game I also almost beat, and then the save file disappeared.
Yeah, that's what happens. And my one copy of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Again, gotta be careful what you buy on goddamn eBay.
And that boss is a pain in the ass. And
Yeah.
I have to defeat him.
Yeah. Dark Gaia is and the perfect Dark Gaia is easier to
I
beat
would
than
get to, there would be all these meteors coming after me. And
Yep.
here's the problem: my rings keep running out.
Yep.
And
And I think
so
the
printed in my mind.
yeah I think the perfect Dark Gaia, the one that you fight after a regular Dark Gaia, is easier to fight than the regular Dark Gaia, because you have to. And eventually, you might get good at the timing, but I mean, a lot of times I kept getting hit. But
And also they'll hit you with all of its arms. You literally have to stand in this little tiny spot to not get hit.
yeah,
And it's like kind of random too.
yep. But yeah, another example.
Crazy.
Another example. I'm kind of going back to another one of my videos. Is memory card saves. Okay, I have a lot of games on both my Wii and as physical copies of GameCube games, and I have the saves on my memory cards, actual memory cards. Well, that's cool. However, there are people on eBay that actually sell memory cards come with all the games that are on it 100%ed. Mario Kart Double Dash, everything unlocked. Super Smash Brothers, everything unlocked. Luigi's Mansion, the whole game's been beat. Paper Mario, everything. What the fuck is the goddamn point? Okay, seriously, what is the point? I mean, if I was gonna buy a memory card like that, I would have already beaten the games. But some people may make this argument that's like, oh, what if the save file's corrupted on a memory card? Or whatever, and I have to use another one. Well, if the game was good enough to beat the first time, it's good enough to beat a goddamn second time. Mario Kart fucking Double Dash here, guys and gals. I mean, Mario Kart Double Dash, I beat this game.
I can understand the game is like so tough, you work so hard on it, and then you just like say, fuck it. Just,
Yeah.
Just get amount of save with everything.
Yeah.
Just like how I got it legitly.
And
And there you go.
yeah.
My Castle Crashers save, I decided, because
Yeah.
since I did modded backups on this particular PS3, it deleted that, and I worked really hard to grind that
Yeah.
one character out.
Yeah.
I decided, fuck it, let's get all the characters, because I already know all the games.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, one of the times my PS3.
It's a really awesome game. It's also on PS4 right now.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things is that
Really awesome game.
when I was formatting my PS3 to get modded skins or custom backup skins for Minecraft, I put some of the saves back onto the PS3, and I could not use them. Games like Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory, and even to an extent Doom, I could not actually use those saves. because they either corrupted or I just couldn't use them because whatever. Well, okay, fine. I will beat the game again. I don't care. If I beat it once, I'll beat it again. I mean, if you're a true gamer, if you have played a game to its full potential twice, I'm one of those people, because I mean, all these games, I beat Mario Kart Double Dash, 100%. I got everything unlocked. I unlocked all the characters. I have gold on every single cup and every whatever. And I still play it.
Like me with Resident Evil, which you really got to think in that game.
Yeah.
You pretty much know everything. I defeated in like 1 hour 52 minutes. No saves, no deaths.
Yep. I mean, also, some people, kind of going off that, some people are wondering why others speedrun. It's like, what's the point of buying the game or even playing it if you speedrun? Well, if you've beaten the game so many times, you want to see how fast you can beat it the next time. I know some people that can speedrun Resident Evil 4, like a fucking madman, and I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? And then they told me, I beat the game 20 plus times, and I know my way around every single corner of the game. So,
right. Just like me with Resident Evil 1, and I'm trying to do that Resident Evil 2 as well.
Yeah.
And you probably wondering how the fuck I did that.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, shit.
Lots of thinking.
Yeah. But, with, okay.
Yeah, so I went, last week, when I was playing the game, I got to, the time I beat it was, was 2 hours something, but then I got just 2 hours, 40 milliseconds, and this time I got down to 1 hour 52 minutes and 1 second.
Yay!
So, yeah. And we'll get that down even more.
Yeah.
And also, you don't have to save Chris, by the way.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. So that will be even more time for me to beat the game.
Yep. But also, another thing is that I ended up beating a couple years ago, before my first, or technically my second one, my second Wii decided to stop working. Well, I actually ended up beating Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn the first time. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, when I got from eBay, I think it was eBay. I got my modded Wii from eBay, my black one, and I got, I think, the white one also from eBay, the one I'm using right now. And so I'm like, okay, well, I have Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn here. I actually I had to rebuy Radiant Dawn because I somehow lost my original copy. $40, but it's worth it. And, well, I beat it again. So, I mean, the game was just that good to beat it twice. And the Fire Emblem series is one of those. It's easy. It's easy to pick up and play, but it's hard to put down. And also, again, some people are like, I'll just...
need to get those Fire Emblem games.
Yeah. Some people actually go as far... Yeah, and some people go as far as to go on eBay and search up Xbox 360 hard drives full of save data. Again, with the GameCube memory cards, 100% completion. And I'm like, alright, so you're telling me, you want to buy a hard drive for your 360, which is an older model anyway, because the newer models is already a built-in hard drive, that has 100% save data for every single game on it. Okay,
right?
Tell me how else you're gonna waste your fucking time with useless shit.
It's like, what's the point in that?
Yeah.
To beat the game.
Like, some people, they do that, and they're like, oh, look, and they want to show off to their friends, oh, look, I actually beat all these games. No, you fucking didn't. You did not beat all these games. You just bought something off eBay.
You realize how much hard work that is?
Yeah, I mean...
Games are not just pressing buttons, people.
Yeah.
They actually require thinking.
Yep.
And skills.
Yep.
And decision making.
Yep. it's not just press A to jump and you fucking win. If that was the case, I would probably have beat every game ever.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You need to be prepared in that game.
Yep.
And also, if you want to play something that's even harder, like Dino Crisis, good luck to you.
Yep.
That game barely has any ammo in it at times.
But yeah, I mean, try playing. I've seen people with the save data for Resident Evil 6 with everything's been unlocked and they have beat No Hope. How the fuck do you beat No Hope and just act as if it's not a normal thing? No hope is actually what it fucking says. You have no hope of surviving, and if you somehow survive, you're a goddamn god, because, let me tell you, that's the hardest difficulty in Resident Evil 6. And to do it on all the campaigns!
And also, like,
Whew.
you'll get, like, a save file that says 100% on Dark Souls. Bullshit.
Yeah!
I'm still learning that game.
Just like Skyrim, you know, you can't exactly get 100%. There are still things being found in the game, so you can't...
I'm pretty far into the game. I'm only, like, level 27.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have any enchantments or anything yet.
Yeah. Well, I've made it in Skyrim, but I haven't gotten the whole... I haven't done a Dragon Shout thing, so there is no Fusro Da yet. But there will be. At some point. I don't know when, but there will be at some point. But, you know, it's ridiculous that people would actually buy these things and flat out say, I'm the one that beat the games, when they're not the ones that beat the games. Someone else beat them, and then they just bought it, and...
Yeah, when you showed me that image of that memory card, I'm just sitting here like, what in the fuck?
And I made a video on it. Yeah, I made a video on it, and it's basically that. You know, it's like... there are like two parts to the video. You're not a true gamer if you do this, or you're not a real gamer if you do this, or something like that. And I made that pretty fucking clear. If you buy things like SD cards or memory cards of any sort, or hard drives or anything with all this stuff on it, and you claim that you beat all these games and stuff, you're not a real gamer. A real gamer would be like, oh, okay. I guess I'll beat Mario Kart Double Dash again. I guess I'll beat Blood Rain again. I guess I'll beat, I'll beat Doom again. I'll beat whatever game I have to beat again. Because it was just that good the first time. And I also mentioned...
Speaking of Doom, I'm playing that on Nightmare mode. Not easy.
Yeah.
Just like my ass swatted on that.
Yeah, I mean, even I can barely... Yeah, I can barely get past the first stage on just...
I had to play the hardest as I could ever.
Yeah.
In my life, let me tell you.
Yeah.
That was not easy.
So basically...
Trial and error, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. It was a fucking nightmare for
Yep.
sure.
And there are some games that I actually ended up beating the final boss. It was so fucking hard. When I got done, I took off my goddamn shirt. I was sweating so hard. I was like, God damn it! You're telling me you don't want to die? I will make you die. You may have killed me fucking 5,000 times, but this will not be another time. I will kill you. And yeah, I mean, so sometimes hard work pays off.
Another thing with Resident Evil, with its challenge, what makes you think it says when you load up your save, it says you have entered the world of survival horror, something like that, and it says good luck.
Yeah.
That's because good luck to you, because
Yep.
you probably die if you don't prepare.
Yep. But another thing is that I know there's some...
You gotta guide yourself.
Yeah, I mean, there are some people out there that don't really care about this, but I do, in a way. The achievement systems on Xbox Live and the trophies on PSN. Okay, so you're telling me that...
I've been kind of focusing more on trophies lately.
I
have like 75% of the trophies in Doom. I just gotta beat Doom itself in like 2 hours.
Oh, shit.
Which I need to do.
But
also, how often was someone in a local game just playing
God.
And that's another trophy.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I can't do that because my PS3 controller's fucked, and I'm not good at nightmare mode. But yeah.
Yeah, that's on PS4, by the way.
Oh.
But yeah.
Well, I don't have one of those. But yeah, I mean, another thing is you're telling me that you beat all these games, but yet your achievement score or your trophy score doesn't show anything. Yeah, bullshit. You're not a true gamer. I at least make some sort of attempt on every game that I own.
If you want to buy yourself a PS1 memory card with like all the Resident Evil that had like zero saves and say you did it, that's also bullshit.
Yep.
It's all bullshit.
Yep.
And
someone else did it. Someone else got the time and effort in, and you fucked it up somehow. But every game that I own on the Xbox 360, I try to at least get one achievement, at least one, before I play another game. And so far, all the games that I have, Skyrim, Resident Evil 6, Persona 4 Arena, and other games, I have some achievements on those. And you can see them on my Xbox Live, so, there's that. I at least put effort into the games that I play. I don't buy things like memory cards and SD cards and stuff that have save data on them, and, it's basically flat out saying that I did it when I didn't.
even though I may not totally beat games all the time because I'm just either playing for the same games
Yeah.
again or just have so many, but let me tell you, I have a lot of PS2 games I have to beat.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I have a lot of GameCube games I haven't beat yet. I always play through Mario Kart Double Dash, goddammit, and I have, tons of GameCube games.
My collection of games, especially for PS3, I'm just like, oh, fuck.
Yep.
I gotta work on all those.
Yep. Got a bunch of GameCube games. I have Minecraft on the PS3, which I don't really play much anymore. I play it occasionally, but I don't play that much. I have 360 games. I have Wii games. I have Game Boy Advance games. But I actually play on my Mario Wii because, it's a bigger screen and bigger everything. But I still play those. I play other games. So I have a lot of video games I have not yet beaten.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to fucking beat Golden Sun, okay? So that's how much we're talking.
Golden Sun looks very interesting. I swear, every time I see it, it's a different game.
Yeah. I got a stack of Wii games. I got a fucking... Also, if you consider these shitty LCD games that were back in the fucking 80s and 90s that are basically Tiger games, I got those to beat. And they're hard because you can't see what you're doing. So they're hard for a different reason. Yeah. I have a couple PS1 games as well, so yeah. And it's hard to beat because you can't see what the fuck you're doing. And it's just not...
And Amy Jane says, what the ass?
Yep, pretty much. And then, I'm always... And if I ever have the money, I'm always buying new games, so I gotta beat those games. It's gonna take me forever. It's gonna take my entire lifetime and then some.
Right?
Maybe. Or at least half my lifetime, at least. Because I have a lot of games I have to go through.
Like Dark Souls, I feel like it's gonna take me 10 years to beat.
Yeah. And there are some games, okay, so, for example, this is gonna be the last thing, I fucking swear to Princess Celestia, this is gonna be the last thing. But also another thing is, if you cheat in a video game, you use, commands and stuff, just to beat the game, you're not a true gamer. Alright, now if the game is extremely hard, and unfair, and you can't get past the first boss, maybe. Tolerable! Okay?
Like today, I'll admit, I did use a cheat in Civ 2, but I kept on being low on ammo, and I really had to fight a cyber demon. And I was like, fuck it, I'm zooming past the rifle, filling it up, and killing the motherfucker.
But yeah, I mean,
Really tiny.
yeah, I mean, some people, they will fucking cheat their way through every game. Every game that they've ever played. They don't even give the game a fucking chance. They're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm buying these games to fucking cheat. And I'm like, you're not a true gamer. And, you know, I get it. Some of you people, you don't want to be a true gamer. That's fine. But if you claim to be a true gamer, and you want to be, and you do this shit, you're not. I mean, all the games I have played.
Put in the work ethic. You
Yeah.
gotta be on your system for hours on.
Yep. And
Want to
some
be a
points.
true gamer. And if you want to be a collector,
Yeah.
pay up any kind of price as long as you can afford it
Yeah.
for that particular game.
Yeah.
That's extremely rare.
Yeah. I mean, also another thing.
There's a game on there that I found that was literally kind of like an ancient artifact. It's called Extraterrestrials for Atari, not to be confused with E.T.
Yeah.
And it's the only known copy that ever popped up on eBay since like it never popped up in 2011 or anything like that. And it's literally like one of the most like rarest Atari 2600 games, and it's $90,000.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's pricey. There are some games you gotta fucking sell your soul for, pretty much.
People, you may call me fucking insane, but if I had the money right now, I'd be buying that. That one game.
He's insane.
On the supercar.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what size something is, how small it is, or how usable it is. That doesn't matter. It matters on the rarity. If it's expensive for a reason,
Yeah.
then it's expensive for a reason. Just like that 20-karat gold controller.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we see a purpose in whatever it is that we're buying. Okay, obviously there's that, or we wouldn't have bought it. Okay. All the games that I own.
Also, I don't like sports cards or anything, and I think it's really amazing. I would never collect them myself of misprinted label cards.
Yeah.
Or even extremely rare cards.
I'm still wanting that goddamn Charizard card from the first generation. I still want that one. That one can cost you a lot of money.
I need to collect rare Pokemon cards as well.
I got plenty of those. But I
you know, collecting common cards.
Yeah.
I'm giving myself some rare cards instead.
I might just sell,
Yeah, booklet for that.
at some point, sell all of my common and uncommon cards, get a lot of money, and either try to go on eBay and find more cards that are decently priced, and maybe buy a lot of video games and stuff. Maybe I can make a lot of money through my cards. I have like two ice cream buckets full of Pokemon cards, and I got more else places.
But here's the thing, I'm collecting video games instead.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't exactly fill up my collection of Pokemon
Yeah.
because the size room here.
And yeah, I love Pokemon. I have a lot of these are
You know, I could buy binders.
basically an entire stack right here of Pokemon cards. But this isn't even a goddamn quarter. But I would rather buy video games. Like, if I could sell all my trading cards, like I have like a lot of sports cards from that piece of goddamn shit Brian, if you know who he is. Well, yeah, that fucker. And if you don't know who he is, long story short.
Can you see my camera, like my whole room here? I was making sure unless it's gonna have a backdrop, which is your, of course, your banner, which I expect, but if they can see it, I'll definitely show them LSD Dreamy later.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using this computer and stuff. I'm actually on camera right now. I'm not gonna use a backdrop or anything this time.
So they can see?
I'm not sure how well it is.
Okay. So, here's the game, people. Yeah, so this is just one drawer, by the way. There's like
Everything's falling.
multiple drawers here. But anyway.
I'm not sure what you guys
the
can
Holy
see it.
Grail.
I have to see kind of for myself. Yeah. And he actually has LSD, guys and gals, so whatever.
Yeah. And there's Sonic Unleashed.
Yep. I just get
And
a.
also another rare game, Diablo. That's like $60. And there's a game right here. It's a freaking case called J
Oh,
Cocoon.
there's the mouse.
That's also like $60.
But yeah, I mean,
So yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of money that, you know, that I need for all these video games and stuff.
Also, this is also kind of a rare also game called Eternal Darkness on GameCube.
Yeah, I still need that one. I still need to get that at some point. It's a game that'll fuck up your save files. Not really.
But you should definitely get it because the PS2.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, the thing I like about... hold on, I gotta fix things. Alright. But anyways, guys and gals, yeah, just try to save up your money and shit. There's a lot of games and stuff that I need. And that you need, and we all need. So just keep it going.
Yeah, there's too much stuff that aren't like, I would be browsing eBay, like a
Yeah.
prototype games, and there's so many games that I would just love to just snatch right now. Literally, I'm craving it.
Yeah.
Make me go crazy. No,
Yep.
okay, not that crazy, but I can't get them. God damn it.
Yeah.
Because it'll take too long, and by that time, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
I mean, on places like eBay and Amazon.
$1,000 range, maybe $3,000 range, okay. But $10,000, that's kind of out of my league.
Yeah.
Kinda. I mean, I could save up over time, but then again, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
I mean, Achievement 2 already disappeared. That was like, what, $1,000, $2,000?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But anyways, as I was saying, you know, the sports cards that I have, I actually got from, like, it wasn't the attic, the garage, because I was going to the garage to look for some, I forgot what it was, outside, and where I actually found my original first copy of Mario Kart Double Dash. But anyways, the baseball cards that I have in my room now, were Brian's, and if you don't know who he is, long story short, he is the abusive father, and he is not my father anymore, so... But there's a lot more story to that, and I'll probably save that for another video or a podcast if you haven't already... If you don't already know... But yeah, long story short, he's a fucking dumbass, and I hope he dies. But that's beside the point. The point is I have a lot of baseball cards, and I need to get rid of them at some point. I don't really like baseball. I hate sports. That's why I don't have a lot of sports games on the Wii and GameCube and PlayStation and other systems. Is because I'm just not big into sports. I don't like sports games, except maybe like racing games or maybe bowling.
The jackpot of Final Fantasy games. Look at that. Really good price too. And that one right there, that goes for really high price on eBay too. And it's a Black Label one too.
Yeah. I had to.
Final Fantasy V2, something like that.
Yeah, that's.
It was like $22.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII. That's a goddamn classic. Final Fantasy VII is a goddamn classic. So, yeah. I mean, if I go to Amazon or eBay and buy, I don't buy a lot of PS1 games. Okay, I have a few, but I want to collect for my GameCube and Xbox and my Wii and stuff that I play a lot. Okay.
I would collect for every single one of my systems. I still have yet to get my Dreamcast games. I have a whole new game, which is Doom on there, which has Doom mods, but it's just a very limited amount of space.
Yeah.
I am, at some point, doesn't show on those walls.
But yeah.
AVGN style room.
I find it weird though. Is that okay? I swear to fucking Princess Celestia on a goddamn bicycle. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing. It's kind of in a way the same topic as other things, but I find it hilarious that I have a game system that I didn't collect a lot of, for like the GameCube, and then I, go places and like get all these GameCube games and stuff. And in the case of the Xbox, I only had like 2 or 3 games. I had Modern Warfare 2 and 3. No. Modern Warfare 1 and 2. And I had Halo Wars. However, once I got my 360 that I found when I went dumpster diving, the black one I mentioned before, I now have a goddamn stockpile of Xbox games. And I'm like, how did I get from 2 or 3 games to like almost 20? I have a lot. And, same thing with my GameCube. It's like
100 physical PS3 games in total.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of forgot where I got all these games aside from Amazon on eBay. I mean, yeah, a few of these games I got from fans and stuff.
I'm also getting some new shelves there too that'll probably reach maybe even up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll see about that, or if I can learn how to custom make them myself.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I mean, a few of these games I got from my fans, and a lot of them I bought and stuff, and some of them I already had to begin with. But a lot of these games, I'm just like, how the fuck did I obtain all these things? God damn! I have so many. And
I would definitely collect my Game Boys. Just like I said, they're not like big games. And it's not like something we be playing all the time. I don't even really play my Game Boy.
Yeah.
So mainly collect this piece. Also, I had this is my original Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah.
A long time ago. And it's for a long time.
Yeah. I on occasion collect for Nintendo DS, because I have a couple games for it. But
I am gonna have to fucking buy some of my Game Boy games back because for some reason they disappeared.
Yeah.
Some of them. Like Ghost Rider, Sonic Advance 3, and also Doom on there.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. I already bought back one of them, and it was like $20 or $50, something like that.
Yeah.
And it was Dimension 2. A game I had for a long time. I bought it back in 2012.
Yeah.
No, so it just disappeared one day. Had to buy that back.
But yeah, I mean, I collect video games to the point where if I see a video game that even doesn't work, like the NES that I have on my shelf, you may or may not see it because it's too dark. But the NES that I have, it no longer works. It's the oldest model. It's the original NES, not the reproduction. But I picked it up because I saw it was NES, and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking it. I don't care if it works or not. I know it's probably not because it's an old system. However, you'd be surprised around here.
And also, especially nostalgic, like I have replaced like my games with like certain cases because I just wanted them protected. Even though I wanted to keep them the same, literally with dinosaur prices, it was just in a half case, and the manual was like duct taped like over it, which was like a decade old, like duct tape, and I wanted to keep it that way because that's how I remember it.
Yeah.
So even though the manual is like torn up,
at some point,
that way because that's how I remember it.
Yeah, at some point, I kind of. At some point, I just want to at least buy the case for Double Dash. I don't care if we get the box art or whatever. I just want an actual case. Because this jewel case, I feel like it's about to fall out of the thing.
And also, like, the decade, like, old scratches are still on there, but they still work. And even if they didn't work, I still keep them the same as they are. I'll just
like, for example, for example, I had to re-buy Double Dash because my original copy didn't work. Obviously, I don't even know how it's still in the shape it was. So it survived 2005 when I moved here from Dayton, and all those years being in the garage on the fucking ground. Let me see if I can find it and show you, guys and gals. If I can, I can't make any promises. Of the actual game. and how good of condition it is for being where it was all these years. Alright, is this it? Yeah, this is it. Alright. Yeah, you can see the back. Yeah, it's actually still in one piece. And it looks decent. There might be like a scratch or two on it. That's to be expected. It was laying face down, like this side was down. All I could see was this part. And I'm like, the GameCube game? What the fuck is that doing there? I thought everything was moved. Well, it wasn't, because, well, and this is my original copy. I put it in a Game Party case because I don't have the actual Mario Kart Double Dash case. But it's a damn good condition, even though it doesn't work. It's like the best condition it possibly could be at.
And people will be like,
why do you still? Yeah.
I bet people will be like, they don't understand. But also, I'm pretty sure you'll understand because everyone has their own nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just throw away that game because that's his original.
Yeah.
From his childhood.
Yeah, that's the game and the copy of the game that got me started in video games. And yeah, I could buy all the copies of Mario Kart Double Dash in the world. Nothing would make a difference as compared to my original copy. My original copy is what made me a gamer. Yes, I played some PS2 back in the day before the GameCube, and I played some Game Boy Advance as well before the GameCube. But the GameCube is where I actually became a gamer.
Like with me, like some of my nostalgia games, quite a bit of them have been like sold when I was like younger, but I rebuy them back.
Yeah.
And the difference with that is that if I lose the game from back then and I'm missing it, the nostalgia is still the same. But if I were to lose the game that is nostalgic to me and I lost it, I can't know this story. Like, for some reason, I had Driver on PS1, which was a nostalgic game of mine. And when we moved out, or I was working one day, and it was just gone.
Yeah.
Really wanted to do it again. I was like, what the fuck happened to it? Oh, well. Buy another copy at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games that, I play. I play everything. And some people, they stick to one genre or two. But me, I'll play anything. I don't care what genre it is. I don't care what system it is. Fuck! Take me back to the fucking... Yeah, take me back to the past to play a shitty game to suck ass. I don't care. Take me to the Atari days. I'll play it. I'll play whatever.
I picked up my NES and I started playing it, which I still have the cord connected to Definite TV to collect the cord. And I'm really having a fun time playing, what's that beat 'em up game called?
Double Dragon?
Dragon. Forget what it's called.
Probably Double Dragon.
Double Dragon, yeah. Double Dragon, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And playing Simon's Quest, Castlevania 3, Mario, all sorts of stuff.
I mean, the only NES game I have is Skate or Die. The only game I have is Skate or Die, but that's only because I found it with the NES. And I'm like, yeah, that game probably doesn't work either. I mean, it's...
Yeah, you may think we're crazy that we would pay for an arm and leg for a game, but yeah, understand from a collector's perspective.
Yeah. I'm sure you probably did the same thing. Like, for example, if you saw that Hot Wheels car that you've always wanted, it was like about $1,000, you'd buy it. Or even like women who buy like cashmere bags, for example. Yeah.
Like very expensive stuff.
Yeah, designer dresses and clothes and shit.
Like instead of having fake, like just like having glitter or like fake plastic, like that looks like diamonds, for example. Maybe you want to get one that has real diamonds.
Yeah.
Nothing's more better than the real deal.
Yeah.
Also, you see this copy of Halloween, the fucking reproduction card. But I bought it at the time because I didn't have a fucking job. But now I'm gonna be buying the real deal.
Yeah.
And these will be like probably in the Rummage Sale or something like that for like, probably $50.
Yeah.
Also, Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well.
Yeah.
Also another rare title. And
Yeah.
look how authentic this looks. Like, this just scares me, just looking at eBay
Yeah.
and just trying to buy a copy. Like, look at that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how authentic it looks.
But
You
yeah,
can see the label's a little off.
one thing I like about going to yard sales and garage sales is the fact that you can get games cheaper most of the time, and game systems too. For example, I would probably go to a video game store. I'd pay $45 for a GameCube. Then I would go to maybe a yard sale or something and get the same GameCube for like 25 or maybe 15 or whatever. And that's the same thing with the games. Some of the games can cost like 10 or 20, but you go to a yard sale and get them for like maybe $1 or $2. I've seen a game that was like 50 cents. And that was a Game Boy Advance game. And I'm like, no game costs 50 cents. Even sports games. Sports games cost at least $1. But
And also,
50 cents for a game.
Every time I go to a run sale, I just hope to find Nintendo World Championships.
Yeah.
It would be like 50 cents, and I'll be like, oh, no way.
Yep.
Give me that right now.
Yep. I mean, that's kind of me as well. I know I'm not going to find LSD. I know I'm not going to find Nintendo World Championships. I might find a reproduction cart, but not the actual real deal. I could also find Cheetah Man 2, maybe. I don't know.
eBay, like, multiple, cards, like very rare, probably saw like 3 or 4. But actually, at one point, saw the gold cartridge on there.
Yeah.
Very expensive, but yeah.
I mean, you know, there's someone there that
if you have an Atari or want to emulate, play Asteroids.
yeah.
Awesome game.
But another thing is like,
If you want, you can play E.T. on the Atari.
but yeah.
Yeah.
The last time I went to a yard sale, there was the Reiko Racine yard sale that they do every fall and stuff like that. I saw someone pick up a bag full of N64 cartridges. Yeah,
Oh, dang.
an entire bag full. I think it went for like $10 or something. And I'm like,
What?
$10 for a bag full of N64 cards, one of which was Doom 64? You can't beat that! I mean, $10 for a bag full of video
I
games.
never looked up Doom 64 on eBay. It's actually quite kind of expensive.
Yeah. It's like one of the most
I
non-talk...
bought mine in Hot America for a really good
Yeah.
price.
Probably like one of the most non-talked about Doom games. I mean, I noticed a lot of people are not really talking about it until they mentioned it on... about Doom Eternal when you pre-order the game, I guess. You're supposed to get that game as well.
That's one Doom game I still have to beat. Is Doom 64.
Yeah, I haven't even made it past the first stage, to be quite honest. Even when I played the mod on the PC, still haven't. But, you know, just, if you're, the moral of this podcast, and to recap as well, stop blaming video games for everything. Train your kids right, and actually watch what your kids are doing. Don't blame other people for your bullshit mistakes. Stop buying memory cards and claiming ownership and saying that you're the one that beat all the games
Yeah.
when you haven't beaten anything.
And also, another thing we never really mentioned here is stop thinking it's crazy of buying, like, overpriced, like, video games where you can literally buy a house. Like, oh
Yeah.
my god, I can really buy this and that. Yeah, you can, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how,
Yeah.
like, how usability it is. Like a car, for example. Like, obviously a car's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
But, there's other things that are not as usable and are expensive.
Yeah.
Or you cannot use them at all because it's a prototype card.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just like maybe a plastic card on screen. It's a kind of color test card.
Yeah.
Which I've seen before, and they're expensive.
Yeah.
And there's all sorts of test cards. Like, there's literally test cards on eBay right now I could just buy. But I'm not going to because I have other priorities to save up for. And there's so many of those games out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. also, almost everyone buys something crazy expensive. Whether it be a $200,000 Lamborghini, or even a pure gold one, which I've seen before.
Yeah.
So for $1 million, people will be buying a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not too crazy to spend $1,000 on a game.
I mean, if I had the money, I'd go to eBay.
Like that aren't in museums.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, if I had the money, I'd go to eBay and buy all these lots of video games and be like, yep, I'm buying them all. There's actually a lot with, like, a person's whole entire game collection that he collected for several years. I think I saw something like 10,000 once.
Oh, yeah.
For, like, entire fucking boxes filled to the brim
Yeah,
of video games and accessories.
I'm like, me one.
Yep. Yep. I'm like, well, I need that because I think my video games collection is...
It's an addiction. It's not an addiction if it turns into a problem.
Yeah.
We're not stupid. We're, of course, going to make sure not to put ourselves in debt over it.
Yeah.
That's why we're not buying it.
Yeah.
As much as we would want to.
Yeah. I would if I could, but,
Well, I'll have all the N64 games in America, just buy them all separately, or find, like, if you, like, instead of paying an arm and a leg for, a whole collection, just get yourself a list of games, which you can find,
yeah.
and then cross each one off that you buy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing it at some point.
I might do that with my GameCube collection. Be like, okay, so here's the games I have. Here's the ones I still need. I don't even have a goddamn quarter of the North American releases. And if we're talking Game Boy Advance, oh fuck, I don't even have a quarter of the North American, but I don't have any Japanese. And there are a lot of Japanese exclusive Game Boy Advance carts. And I'm like, okay.
The only reason why I'm not really collecting Japanese is because, number one, I can't read Japanese.
Yeah.
And there's just so many games out there that are just more prior for game no play.
Yep.
But also, Japanese games are not actually that expensive as people may think.
Yeah. And
they're actually cheaper.
Hey, most of them they're coming from Japan.
Super Famicom on eBay, you can find one.
Yeah.
Or even a Famicom NES.
I was actually kind of thinking about like my next game system. I could probably buy in a Famicom maybe. I'm kind of thinking about that. I was kind of thinking between as my next console an N64 or a Famicom. One of those two.
Like there was a day where I bought Alien Resurrection. I think that's what it's called. No, Alien Chronicle Marines. And I was literally going to, we literally went to Walmart and I decided to buy a game instead. I would have if I would have went downtown, I would have kicked myself in the balls and said, buy that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Buy the thing you wanted to buy on eBay. And it was literally a Famicom in the box. So, but at some point I am collecting the Famicom.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I need one of those at some point. I also need to get, my bucket list of video game collecting is high. I gotta collect everything for the GameCube, the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, everything. But I also...
Mine is through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
I want Sword Quest Waterworld, Chainman 2, Nintendo World Championships, all sorts of rare games, prototype games, game consoles to buy.
Yep.
Insane.
I want to at least have.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, I want to at least have one arcade cabinet, one actual real arcade cabinet. None of those reproduction ones you see that are arcade one-ups. I want the actual real deal one.
You're gonna do that someday. And also, guess what I found? I found an original, and I've seen kind of multiple days, and it's in the $1,000 range, so I could literally buy it if I wanted to. Berserk Arcade.
Damn! That game's a legend. For the wrong reasons.
Also, there's also an arcade, this was originally on. There's a game called Air 51, which you can also find on PS1. It's literally like a shoot-'em-up arcade classic game, and there's a little arcade machine of it as well. Original arcade.
Yeah.
I fucking love arcade machines. Like Last Gamer, which you should definitely check out.
Yep.
Shout out to that channel.
Yep.
He has like pretty much one of the world's most biggest game collections in the world.
Yep.
Which is my dream collection.
Yep.
Someday I hope to get money together, build a room, and even my mom said she doesn't mind if I add an extension to the house.
Yeah.
And build a room as long as I'm paid for it, obviously. And I might either just like collect games and like collect my games into there, or maybe even arcade machines.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, which actually don't take as much electricity as you may think. Even Last Game went over it, and also I would probably mostly just keep them unplugged as well, so it doesn't keep sucking up more power.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Last Gamer, he's really intelligent, awesome. He's amazing. He already redid his game rooms, and now he has everything on shelves. He has some of the most rarest games. There's a game that I wish I could just have. There's like what 2 in the world or something. It's literally this Tetris game on the Sega Mega Drive.
Damn.
And it's literally so rare, like rarer than Nintendo World Championship rare.
Damn.
Like, he has some of the most like rarest stuff that I would really, really want.
Yeah.
He also has all these different circuit boards, like for arcade, and even an arcade machine. I guess that was from the 1940s.
Damn.
I don't know. It blows my mind. It's really insane. Like he has all these, like he has like all these boxes that literally have all these like arcade boards in there, and they're literally like so rare. It's amazing.
Like I said, I was reading all the comments.
And he collected them at the right time and the right place. It was really born back in the day, so
yeah.
That's the best time to be collecting, and he collected, and all his nostalgia is there.
Yeah.
Like me, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have sold any of the games at all.
Yeah.
Because my dad, he would buy games and sell games, and at times I was even forced to sell games and then get those back. That was really shitty.
Yeah.
But if it was up to me, I would, and my parents didn't recognize I was a collector. Literally, I had the PS1, and then I got the PS2, and I still kept my PS1 games. Shouldn't that have Rainability had that I'm a collector? The future collector?
Yeah.
Like, for real.
And actually, kind of going back, a year or two ago, I kind of regret actually getting rid of 3 Game Boy Advance games that I had. Yes, they were all sports games. One was Madden something.
Yeah, I have a lot of regret.
Yeah.
When it comes to younger games.
I mean, I traded them in.
There's games that I literally like miss.
Yeah, there are 3 games that I ended up getting for free via dumpster diving for the Game Boy Advance, and they were all sports games. One was Nickelodeon something or other. One was Madden. One was something else. And I'm like, well, shit. I hate sports games, right? I don't like them as much as every other game, but
It's like, almost like any game, you know,
yeah.
as long as it's, you know, not like a babyish game.
Yeah.
Or some kind of like sports games, unless if it's skateboarding,
Yeah.
snowboarding.
I'll still get those too.
Boxing, wrestling, or anything like that. Or even racing games.
Yeah.
Those games are awesome. But other than that, or if the game is crappy, like I legit had this game that literally had on the cover of a helmet and there was like blood, for example. And I swear to God, there was like this white dot on my screen. It was really all dark. It even moved. It was a bad copy. I don't know, but I felt like I legit couldn't do everything. Like I moved at first, but then it just seemed like it was non-functioning. So I was like, fuck it, selling it. And also, this was kind of recently, not really, about a year, maybe 2 cover, it looked like kind of like a open world in the city, like robot game. Turns out it was kind of like a little, kind of like an overhead video game, and you legit put your the robots into place, and then you're like kind of like battle, not like in Pokemon or anything. I don't know. It just wasn't my expectations. And when I played it, I actually did enjoy it, but then I decided, I'm gonna sell this one and get a game, something better. So yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I gained everything. Otherwise, I would have kept that game if I just mostly had the room.
Yeah. At some point, I'm thinking about
Which
kind
I
of.
do, but at the same time, I'm just making decisions what I want to buy. And I've also been collecting PS3 and PS4.
Yeah.
And also Xbox.
Yeah.
Not so much Xbox though, mainly exclusives.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't want to just fill up my collections with the same games over and over. That's
Yeah.
just a waste of space.
Yeah. I mean, for me,
So, yeah.
I at least want, if anything, for the Xbox, for my 360, I want Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plus any of the other spin-off games like Halo Wars, Halo Reach, Halo whatever. I've already got Halo Wars as a physical thing.
Now I have Halo 3 and Halo 4.
Halo 4 is the best
Halo
one,
1,
actually.
Halo 2, and then Halo Reach, all of them.
Yeah.
Upwards to, and up to Halo 5, which I'll get on the Xbox One X.
Yeah. I got a bunch of games on the 360, and I'm just gaming.
Like, I love Halo. I just haven't really bought it hooking on my 360.
Yeah.
But I really do love Halo.
Yeah.
It's really fucking awesome.
I mean, most of my fucking video game collection is either... Yeah. Yeah, most video games I have are either for the GameCube or the Game Boy Advance. Close second or third would be Xbox. Yeah. I swear. I got so many video games and not enough time to play them all, seems like. Because I have too fucking many.
Same here.
Yeah. I'm still getting more.
Because I'm making a decision not to really, play them, but at the same time, I'm just like,
Yeah.
what game to play?
And that's kind of why I might want to do other series, other series and shit on this channel. Is to play all the goddamn games I have. I was actually kind of thinking about doing a series called Does This Game Hold Up? Or something like that. Where I find out if these games still hold up in this day and age. And I actually play the games that I have either on my shelf or on the floor. Like, I'm actually sleeping on a dog bed because my actual bed is stabbing me in the back all the time. Yeah, I hate that bed. But, I have my Xbox 360 games. Yeah, and it's a mattress on top of another mattress that also has that issue. But long story short, I have a lot of Xbox 360 games because my 360 is actually on the floor as well. And so I'm like, okay, I'm close. I have a bunch of 360 games. And that's what I do. All the games...
The game comes on the floor, except they're not, totally in the middle of the floor, like they got a PS2.
Yeah. They're basically...
And Sega Genesis, NES,
yeah.
N64 right over there.
Like my PS3, my Xbox 360, and my Wii are on the floor. So I usually... cause I have my PS3 connected, obviously, so I'm talking to this asshole right now. But with my other TV, which is on the floor... I either use my Wii or my Xbox 360. One of those two. A lot. So, I'm playing those a lot. And maybe I should put some of my GameCube games on the floor because the Wii can play GameCube games and stuff, so... I guess maybe.
Yeah.
But my PS1 is on my shelf.
Put, all my consoles, just all hooked up. There's
Yeah.
YouTubers who have literally they'll have a whole dresser and all their consoles there. Last Gamer also has that too, and he custom made his.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that, except I just not too sure, because I also store games in here. I
Yeah.
put them. So I could build shelves, because that's also for just expandability to expand my collection more.
Yeah. Now, I was on eBay the other day.
Not sure what to do.
Yeah, so I was on eBay the other day looking up prices for the MSX2. Holy fuck! That thing's expensive. I'm probably not going to get that system. Yeah. And I'm like, I want that system. I need that system. I forgot how much it was, but it's a lot. Actually, if you look it up, it's a lot. It's not as much as the $1 million copy of Black Ops 3. Okay? I've seen some shit on eBay. Anybody that sells a copy on... Yeah. I would get those at some point. But yeah. I mean, here's what I do. I go on Amazon, eBay. Yeah, I think so. It runs, I think, Metal Gear. But anyways, while he's figuring shit out, I either go on Amazon or eBay. That's where I mostly go. And I buy mostly... here's what I go. I go to the cheapest games first, and I work my way up. I go with like $5 or $10 games, or maybe less than that, and then if there's a game I really want or need, like Mario Kart Double Dash over here, I will buy that. But I tend to buy the cheaper games. And let me tell you, some of the cheaper games, like $5 or $10 games, they are fucking gems that deserve more love than they already get. You know, like Blood Rain, I got that one for like probably $5 or $10, and that game is worth more than that, I think, in my opinion. It's probably a $20 game for me, even though that's not actually what the price is. And I have Hitman 2, I have fucking Metroid Prime, I have... I got a bunch of games, like Animal Crossing. I have tons of GameCube games that I find to be worth more than they actually are. And that's the thing. These cheap games, I find way more enjoyment in than what they're worth. Same with the Xbox games. Any amount of gameplay for a game I got for free is good, but...
I mean, I'm collecting like anything, but my top 10 priorities are like rare games, because you never know, you're not going to really see them again.
Yeah.
Unless if I were to get copies from ST, which are reproductions. And if I had to get reproductions, oh well, at least I can say it's like a complete collection. And also, by the way, there's something on here I really want. It's something I already said previously, so that's Waterworld. But guess what? This copy right here is new and sealed.
Damn!
Self-sealed. And it's $24,999.
Damn!
My opinion.
Yeah. 25, basically. Yeah. I mean, and for me,
like games like this, I want so bad to be complete.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yeah, I mean, for me...
Maybe if I get lucky, I find the box and the manual, and then the cartridge itself, and I combine them together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, this asshole right here, he's the kind of...
Here, which is a bid. And it's $250.
Damn, but that'll probably go up. Yeah. But anyways, you know, this asshole right here...
It says buy it now for $350 plus $10.25. That ends in 2 days, though.
Oh, shit. But anyways, yeah, this asshole right here, he's the kind of person that would buy his games sealed and stuff like that. Meanwhile, I don't care what condition my games are in as long as I can actually play them. Because that's the thing. Some people, they buy video games and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they buy video games just to collect. They never play them.
Sealed or complete, but that's mostly because of storage and also how uncommon that is.
Yeah.
Not exactly easy.
Then go, you know, get a PS4 game or something. Yeah, you can find sealed games anywhere. Walmart, Target, GameStop, wherever. I mean, probably not GameStop, because whatever. But maybe But there's a lot of places you can get sealed games for PS4, Xbox One, whatever. But older games such as GameCube, yeah, retro games and yeah, I find a sealed copy of even the used copy of Path of Radiance is about $100, but a new copy, oh my god. Yeah, not within my price range at all. I mean, even the used copy isn't, but I mean, if I got a job, I would rather buy the used copy. So, I mean, do you see why a lot of people emulate and they pirate? Because they don't have the goddamn money. You know, they don't have the money, especially where I live. You know, where I live, there's nothing. There's hardly any jobs, hardly ever anything. So I feel like I have a justified reason for emulating and piracy. Because I don't...
If you do have, here's the thing, if you ever want to get into, rare game collecting and spend as much money as I'm going to be spending, and if you have, families, I don't know what your financial situations are, but I would recommend maybe, especially if you're single, maybe lower down your water bill or electricity bill or something. Maybe not use electricity as much. See this light on?
Yeah.
Just have it on for no real reason. Just keep it off.
Yeah.
And also, you could use something like your phone as a light.
Yeah.
You don't need to turn on lights.
Or you can use your TV.
And maybe you live off ramen for a while.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't mind. I fucking love ramen.
Exactly.
I can eat that 24/7. I haven't had that in a while.
So basically, you know how people, they spend $300+ on food. I mean, obviously there's things you can't avoid, like toilet paper, paper towels, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
if you don't,
yeah. There's things you do need, and things you can't avoid paying, for example, your car insurance.
Yeah.
But also, speaking of cars, if you're paying a lot for gas, for example,
just try not to go much anywhere.
Take Uber, maybe, or even other transportation.
Yeah.
There's other things you can do, and people would spend $300+ on food, where that $300+ could also go for that game you want.
Yeah.
So.
Or anything in general. Yeah. If I had the money right now, if I had a job, most of the money would go to video game collecting. Although there's a convention I really want to go to, so I could probably save up for that. And once I find out if I have enough for it, the rest of the money would go straight to video games. Because as a collector, I take my fucking job as a video game collector goddamn seriously, okay? Collect more GameCube games. Collect more Xbox.
All the time, but at the same time, I'm trying. I'm looking.
And if you have to, go to GameStop and check out their used game section, the basically pre-owned section. Basically, it's like the bargain bin. You know, how they used to have those, except somewhat decent games. You know, I go there, okay? I love going there because I can get a lot of games cheaper. If I wanted to, I could probably get
GameStop with PS3 games, I got a game that I beat and I really enjoyed, Beyond Two Souls for $6.
Yeah, I mean, just do it. And if you, I would be the kind of person, if I had $20, I'd buy out all the sports games just to be okay, I'm done with that.
It's let me tell you something, all those PS2 games and stuff I have in there, that would be in the $2 range, $7 range, sometimes $16 range. I got it from Pan America, so yeah, which is still available here in Duluth, Minnesota, which is where I live.
Yep. But yeah, just go to yard sales, garage sales, check your Goodwills and your other places, your pawn shops. Go to places like GameStop and check out your bargain bins.
If you can't afford the complete game itself, just buy the disc itself, and hopefully later on you'll find the manual.
Just do what I do.
Case and you combine them together.
Just do what I do. I'll just buy any game. I don't care what condition. I prefer to get it within the disc, with the disc in the case. But if I have to, I'll be like Mario Kart Double Dash and.
Like, I would say my Atari games are pretty kind of worn down a bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like stuff in terms of old age, but also I would definitely get them in mint condition.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And also, if you have anything that you no longer want, sell that shit. You got Pokemon cards you don't want? Sell them. Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Sell them. Baseball, football, soccer cards? Sell them. You got virginity? Sell your virginity. Who the fuck cares? I mean, just make the money. You know, sell everything.
And also, I know this is like a common sense thing, you know, where you're supposed to be, you know, trying to lower down your bills. You know, I don't know, if find a situation, maybe you have medical bills or something like that, but if you don't, or no debt, you could just go on a budget just so you can actually collect those kinds of games. Even if it's just one game, and then you go back to, you know, how you go back to regularly how you buy your food. At least you have that rare game.
Yeah.
You know? If you really want to collect something, and if you want to save it for something, work hard for it. Like, I've been for months for this controller, and I'm about succeeding in buying it. Next month.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's the same thing with anything else, not just video games, but whatever. Like, if you want that rare Pokemon card, you'll get that too.
And also, especially if you're young like me, like I'm 20 years old, and if you live with your parents, you don't pay for my stuff, maybe like $200 every month or something like that, and you have like a decent paying job, do it right now.
Yep.
Until it's like, you know, like it's never, until it's like too late.
Yeah.
Just keep on doing it and just collect all the rare games that you can.
Yep.
And whatever expensive shit stuff you can buy.
Yep.
Because then you'll have that forever. As long as you take care of it.
Yep. And as for me, I'm not sure how much all my video games are worth at this point, like every single game that I own. But I have paid, I paid quite a bit to get the collection I have for my GameCube and Wii.
How much my collection cost in total?
Damn! I could probably have enough to buy LSD. Like, if I sold all my games, I'm never gonna fucking do that. I would rather die than sell my video games. But, you know, if I did sell them all, I probably would have enough to buy one copy of LSD and maybe a couple games left over that are common. Maybe. I don't know. If you find the right buyer, maybe.
You could just also, I don't recommend doing this, but you could also just rip people off. But, I mean, that's what people do. That's why there's some of the reproductions for really expensive players, because suckers buy them.
Yep.
So.
$100 for an NFL game. Okay, I'll buy it. Well, you just blew $100 on the game you could have got for $1.
Like, you know, like some things be like, I want to buy this game.
Yeah.
It's like in the $100 range. It's like, okay, you better pay me back, and they must have no knowledge about it, and then they buy it. It's like, yeah, got them $100.
Yep.
Yeah, just be careful out there, people. You know, don't spend $100 on a fucking. And if there is a rare game on GameCube that is a sports game that is in a $100 range, I forgot what it was called. But another rare game would be collecting is Cubivore on GameCube. I think that's what it's called.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one.
Yep, that's another rare title. So many rare titles to buy.
Yeah.
Now you need to start buying like rare NES titles, but NES titles are really expensive though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Probably, okay, if you're going to start somewhere with video game collecting, and you just don't care what system, I recommend starting with PS1. Because PS1, you can find a lot of games for like $5. Maybe a little bit more. If you go to the right places.
Range, you know.
Yeah.
But my situation is I have Sega Genesis, NES, Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah. And that's why... That's why I go with the systems I already have, because for me, in my opinion, what's the point of buying a game for a system you don't own? Because, I mean, every time I buy a new game, or even a used game or whatever, I buy a video game, I test it out, I play it, and if it works, I'll still play it. If it doesn't work, well, it's a collector item.
I have 2 games for systems I don't have. I don't have the Sega CD attachment. I have Sonic CD. I also have Sonic R as well. So, yeah.
In case you haven't noticed, this asshole is in love with goddamn Sonic, okay? It's even in his name, Sonic Doom 999. He plays Sonic 24/7, it seems like.
Well, I play 24/7, but I play Doom 1 in Sonic, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the next Sonic game.
Yeah.
I beat Sonic Forces in 2017 and 116.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
I'm trying to
As soon as
figure
I
out.
got it, I literally beat it.
But I haven't really beat Sonic Heroes yet. I've only beat Team Rose's part. I haven't beat the rest of them.
I have yet to beat that game, but at the same time, the voices are so annoying.
Yep.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
You could mute the TV, but you wouldn't get to hear the awesome music. that's the thing. You have to deal with the annoying voices.
I could turn off their voices, though. Like, I hear he'll say, leave it to me, here we go. So
Yep.
says, I got it. Knuckles.
Shit rocks, okay? I shit rocks. According to Knuckles, shit rocks.
It's like, I bet you if I were to play that game for hours and then go to sleep, those voices would be looping in my head and I could probably go to sleep.
Yep. When I was doing my walkthrough for, if I was playing, when I was playing my gameplay for YouTube, which I still need to fucking finish at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to it if I will, but I will do it at some point. I feel like I'm like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye at some point, so I just don't finish what I start. But, you know, I mean, I had to take a break from that game for a long while. But, you know, when I finished Team Rose's campaign, or story, all I could fucking hear was Big the fucking cat fucking talk. That's all I heard. Anything anybody would say to me. I would go outside. Talk to someone. All that I could hear them say was stuff that Big the cat would say. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
why did I play this game?
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I played Sonic Adventure Director's Cut, which is a really awesome game, by the way. Kinda, the mouse movements are fucking hilarious. So.
Yep.
But, I played as Big the Cat. I pretty much played that game pretty much 100%. I haven't fighted Life Gaia. No, not Life Gaia. What's that shell creature?
Chaos. I think it's supposed to like...
Chaos.
Yeah.
And I literally played as Big the Cat, and this one you have to do fishing, like fish for the frog. Let me tell you something. It was really hard to try to fish in that game with, you know, Big the Cat. So, like, trying to rapidly press it to get it to shore, and I legit, you know, had to really, like, rub my thumb, like, over the buttons, like, repeatedly for hours and hours. I literally rubbed off skin. Yeah.
Damn!
And it hurt, too. Literally, new fresh layer of skin.
Yeah.
And it fucking stung.
Yeah, I play games like that, too, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Finally got through it, though. I still had that original save file.
Yeah. Oh, shit! Okay, wow. 2 hours and 30 minutes of video. Wow! That's probably gonna take...
Yeah. Like it's been longer than eight.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take a while to upload. But yeah, just a little FYI before I end off the video and shit like that. I'm doing Pokemon Creepy Black, so if you want to see that...
We could just keep talking, but...
Yeah, we could talk forever. But yeah, I mean, I've pretty much stayed up all night at this point, 5:04 in the morning. But, you know, here's the things I'm doing currently on the channel. I'm doing Pokemon Creepy Black. I will do Doki Doki Literature Club. I might go back and play some games, maybe like some GameCube games or Wii games with this computer. You know, just record, do what I have been doing on the when I still have my Kindle, and just do that with the computer.
Doki Doki Literature Club on my Android phone.
Yeah, I tried that.
The save files, though. I was really interested in that game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Get that on PC too.
Yeah, it's free on Steam. You should get it if you don't already have Steam. But yeah.
It's like those kind of games where you just like literally like read mostly.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind those kind of games. They're quite interesting, I must say.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. So yeah.
So yeah.
Playing a game called Bartender as well.
Yeah.
That's an awesome game.
And I might be playing some games that I just now downloaded from Steam, so keep an eye out for those games. I'm probably going to be doing other things. And once I actually go through this, I'm actually kind of thinking about moving some things around in my room, and then kind of making a better gaming room as to what I already have. And so when that is done, if I even start, I'm going to make a video on that as well. So I got a lot of things coming up and stuff. So you know, just keep watch, people.
Better gaming room too.
Yeah.
It runs pretty dang good, but I mean, I want to change it though.
Yeah.
Maybe even get a wall-mounted TV and then I'll have all the consoles maybe on top or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the bookshelves that I'm gonna be buying going probably out to like get my computer. That would definitely add a lot more expenses. But these are pretty tall walls, so I could really add a whole lot. Lots of games.
Yeah.
And even complete collections.
I just gotta have somewhere to put all my GameCube games.
And also need to get the Virtual Boy as well.
Yeah. And at this point, my GameCube collection is all over the place. Like, I could have a game that's lettered A, and I have a fucking next game will be lettered fucking G, the next game will be lettered Z. And I'm like, nope, I gotta fucking have it alphabetical at some point. And that's gonna be for all the games as well. And also, I gotta figure out what to do with other things. Like, I have like, yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can put them in many different types of orders. You can put them orders by company.
Or by genre.
Or anything.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking about doing that too. Like,
even just like the games.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how many
I
people.
would definitely do that with my collection at some point in the future. I just don't have you know, like the space to really, like, I love to just display my games and
Yeah.
also just keep them in alphabetical order, especially if I have like a shit ton. My goal is 1,000 games.
Damn.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And, you know, beyond that, even more.
Yeah. For me, I'm not even sure how much I have, so I'm not sure if I can really set a goal right now. But I'll probably go with like maybe however much I can. I don't really care. Maybe 1,500.
Like, I have about 200 PS2 games alone, so yeah.
Damn. But yeah, I mean, I was wondering if anybody out there has actually done this, and there might have been some. But have the games by alphabetical order, but also by genre. So like, all the FPS games can be like all the games that are FPS or first-person shooter are A through Z, and then action adventure A through Z. So it could be like, oh, I have Call of Duty. Oh, I have whatever. And then the action adventure, you have The Legend of Zelda. But then here's the thing. With The Legend of Zelda, some people put it under L for Legend of Zelda. They forget about the. And then some people put it under T for The Legend of Zelda. So it's like, what am I going to do? Am I going to put it as The Legend of Zelda? Or am I going to just put it as Legend of Zelda? Because I've heard it both ways, and I've seen people have their game collections of both ways. And yeah, obviously I'm gonna do it by game console as well.
It would be probably better because I mean it's Zelda, that's your main like focus. So
Yeah.
maybe Zelda thing they should put in.
Yeah.
Also, I have a question. So, in your Atari 2600 gameplay, have you played Tunnel Runner?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I didn't play every single one. Because there's a lot to go through. But I probably will at some point if I haven't already.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you played Tunnel Runner, which you should definitely check it out. It's the first person game.
I don't know if I have it on there. I might, but if I do, I'll probably make a video of it by itself. Maybe, like an extended video. So that could be another thing. Just going through some of these games on the Atari in depth and stuff like that. So that's another thing. So I have a lot of things planned for future videos. So make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon down below.
Right there. And I got a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Huh.
Right there.
Huh.
Yeah, that's gave that to me back in high school.
Huh.
It was like rare or something like that. It is kind of bent up a bit, but I looked it up on eBay. It's actually like if the card is usually buy though.
A part of me also wants to kind of go back.
Judgment of the Pharaoh trap card.
Huh.
And it's a limited edition as well.
Yeah, and a part of me also wants to keep collecting Bakugan. I haven't collected those in fucking forever. And now that the new generation, I guess you could say, of Bakugan are out, I guess maybe I could go back and collect more of the originals, but...
Yeah, when I was a little kid, like, younger, I collected Bakugan before, and I also watched a lot of Bakugan.
Yeah.
Bakugan stands!
I got Defenders of the Core on the Wii. I've also got the original on the Wii, so... I still have to go back and play that game as well. God damn. I have a lot of unfinished projects.
So I just don't really collect, like, stuff like that in general. I mean, I would, especially extremely rare ones. It's just the space. I just don't really, like, have it, and it's just, like...
Yeah.
Video games are my main interest, so...
Yeah. And a part of me, I also want to collect more My Little Pony stuff. Yeah. Need more Fluttershy, goddammit. But yeah, I mean... I have plenty of stuff.
There's so much I want to collect. There's countless games out there.
Yep.
Just can't really seem to get them all right now.
Yeah.
So.
And here's what I'd also would like to do.
Extraterrestrials, I'm probably not going to see that ever again.
Yeah, I'd also at some point...
Reproduction copy of that or make my own.
Yeah. Also at some point I want to have it's a USB hard drive thing. It's called My Passport Ultra. Get this thing. It's like a 1 terabyte thing. I want to get 1 or 2 of these and fill them all full of like PC games, and just fill them up, and I mean, once I'm done with physical games, so I'll probably never be done.
I want extraterrestrials so bad to be like, well, why don't you just buy it for credit?
Yeah.
Well, now put me in debt.
Yep. But another thing is, like, once I'm...
Can't get everything.
Yeah, I mean, if or when I'm ever done with physical copies, I never will be done, because there's always physical games being made, and new ones being found out, even though they've been, at least back in the day. But people are still finding out about NES games and whatever.
Right? Like, extraterrestrial, like, there's actually a whole video on that.
Damn.
And some of the cartridges got, there's like probably like 100 in the world. And some of those cartridges are in museums right now.
Yeah.
Gaming museums.
Yeah. But, once I'm done with all these physical...
I want that in my room.
Yeah, but most of these, once I'm done with physical copies, I might move to digital, and start building up my collection on there. That's what I'm already doing right now with almost every free game on Steam. I'm just gonna be like, okay. But even so, there's a lot of games being made on Steam as well. Not just the games that come out like Fallout 76 and Doom Eternal and stuff like that, but a lot of indie games and a lot of free games and free to play, free to download. So I just want it in my library. I don't really want it on the computer, because I have so much games, there will be not enough space. Not enough free space for that, plus videos to make of the games.
Right. And
But,
also,
yeah,
speaking of,
just my library.
There with my setup, my VR headset's gonna be also $1,000.
Oh, jeez!
Getting the full index.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a lot of
So
games.
the VR headset that's out right now.
Yeah. I have a lot of games I want to make videos on. I have a lot of things I want to make videos on. Yeah. And there's just so much video games, so much whatever. I kind of also want to collect video game magazines at some point. I'm not into that, like, right now. It's interesting. I get Game Informer and stuff, but I mean, like, every, like, like Nintendo Power or tips and tricks and stuff like that. But I'm not into that right now. Like, I'm not.
He has like all of them or like a lot of them.
Yeah.
And even like music disc tracks and also stuff
Yeah.
that I don't even like totally know about.
I mean,
I would like to have them all, but sometimes it's not
yeah.
focused.
I mean, most of the game magazines I own.
Also the rarity.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the game magazines I own are either Game Informer or Game Center. Now, if you go to Walmart, at least the one that I go to, they have Game Center, which you can get for free. It's a free copy. It's a free magazine that you can get when you're in the gaming aisle or the game section. And then, yeah, it'll tell you about the games that are coming out and stuff like that, and special deals. Yeah. Oh, we're back. What the fuck were you just doing now, computer? Okay, so we are back with the audio. Okay, so what you missed, possibly.
It's like you've been videotaping for too long.
Yeah, and this is what happens on this computer sometimes. Like the audio. I'm making like 5 or 10 parts to Pokemon Creepy Black so I can upload them daily. And, yeah, sometimes I'm gonna have issues. But yeah, what you missed, the audio wise, what you missed was, I was talking about how you can get Game Center for free at Walmart and stuff. Just go to the gaming aisle and stuff. And it's a really good magazine. It talks about stuff that happens at Walmart and whatever. I was also mentioning other things. I forgot what they were. God damn it. But, yeah, I was having a little bit of technical difficulties, so, yeah, that happens from time to time. I mean, sometimes audio just fucking hates you.
And also, like, on the scale things, they know how Last Gamer is, like, pretty much the biggest game collector in the world. Well, he actually did get beaten, but I'm pretty sure if you were to count his games, then it would be, like, a lot more than what that other guy has. But even he is still, kind of starting to collect games too.
Yeah.
He's trying to get Famicom in box.
Damn!
Still, pretty much.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much hard to do.
Yeah, this was like a year ago, but yeah.
So yeah.
One of these days, just like one of these days, I'll hopefully have everything in box too.
Yeah. But like I was saying earlier before.
Also, right now, he's got one of the most rarest arcade games ever, and it's fucking huge. What's it called? But anyway, it's made by Sega, and they're literally humongous screens, and there's only, like, right now, 3 in the world. Like, one in Japan, and one in this, I think it's called Next Night Tracer, whatever, and it's like a extremely rare racing game, and he's got the connections, man, and he has literally got it.
Yeah. It also helps if you have connections to people
It's amazing.
that can get you discounts or give it to you for free.
Like, he has a buddy that literally decided to bring him over. He literally decided to give him for them like a whole truck.
Yeah.
And literally just doing it just to save it and bring it over to him, and it's like one of the most rarest of like them all arcade machines, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally insane. And I'm like, damn, I'd love to have that in my house.
Yeah. I actually had a weird dream last night.
Just for like one game.
I had a weird dream last night. I was basically here in my room, and there's a knock at the door. Okay, so I went out. I wanted to see what it was. There was a goddamn truck filled inside and out of video games. Literally boxes. Like actual, like, you know how TVs come in big boxes, right? Well, basically flat screen TV size boxes that were high, right? But they were the square, right? You know, like you store and stuff. Filled to the brim with video games of different types. And they said that I could have it for free. Like, all the games for free. And I'm like, okay. And I went inside, you know, brought all the games with me. I made a video on it, apparently, in my dream, not in reality, because that would never fucking happen. But if it ever did happen, I would make a video on it. But I apparently made a video on it in the dream, and I kept getting Sega Genesis, Atari 2600, more Sega Genesis, more Atari, Game Boy, GameCube, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, rare games, and the person that was driving the truck and that gave me all the games was The Last Gamer. The Last Gamer was the one. He gave me his entire fucking collection. Every game he's ever owned. He gave them all. Yeah. Every single game. Including the arcade cabinets. And I'm like... Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, that's what made me think of last night's stream. And I'm like, okay, you know what, fuck it. I don't care if I die right now. I don't care if I'm in a goddamn coma for the rest of my life. I want to stay here. All these games, videos. At the time, my videos got like 5 million views per video, and my subscription count was better than PewDiePie's. So, in my dream, I was a fucking god. Had all these games. I would have paid for all the games anyway, because, hey, I had the money. But, to get all these games from The Last Gamer for free, and to have a lot of views...
Dude, if you would have actually got that, I would have been like, what?
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, if I have any duplicates, I'm giving them to you. But, we also video chat like what we're doing right now, and you fucking shit your goddamn pants. You shit your pants, and like the neighbors 5 houses down from you could hear it, because you shat them that fucking loud. Because and you were trying.
Like when I seen my Last Gamer for the first time, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of games.
But I was in the same room
Like,
as I am right now.
Lucky he's got all the connections. Me,
Yeah.
I just got, myself.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you do have right now. I mean, that's what most people have. But if you can find the right people, there you go. You know, it's like, okay, for the right amount of money,
One of his contacts that he gets like games from. He gets his games from, and it's literally a guy like that's on Facebook.
Yeah.
They're selling all sorts of games.
I think it's a Facebook group. I think I'm not really sure, but either that or it's a page.
Yeah, Facebook.
And I'm like, well, okay, now I know where to go. Um, so yeah, I mean, let me tell you, if I was still having that dream, I would not want anybody to wake me up ever again. I would rather die in my sleep because goddamn, that would have been the best thing ever. all those games,
Right.
all those viewers and subscribers, and I would have had everything I needed.
It's like Sunday. I hope to build have enough money, build a big room
Yeah,
like Last Gamer, and have all sorts of games.
and the thing is,
Probably buying in bulk.
yeah,
And also, Last Gamer he had a store as well in the past, like a long time ago, and like he has the story mode episode. And there was one I haven't watched a lot of them, but where he felt like the Omega or something like that, like that. He has like that system from coming to Australia or something. And yeah, like he had a game store which expanded his collection even more.
yeah,
And it's fucking amazing, all these connections and how lucky he's been. It's like, dang. And all those arcade machines, he had since like the 80s.
well,
Like he got them at the right time. He learned how to repair them. Like everything just fell right into place.
yeah,
Like it's amazing. He was almost not able to get that rare like machine that I was describing. Like he was like kind of describing like the prices. Like if it's like this amount of money, I'm out.
yeah,
Because he had the arcade just the way he liked it from his childhood.
yeah,
Which now that arcade area is shut down, but a great friend of his decided to bring him like right over,
yeah,
like at no cost. Like all that work, just taking them apart, and also they had to like disconnect it. Obviously,
yeah,
just everything. Like there's a lot of like handiwork when it comes to like dealing with that stuff.
Yeah.
It's extremely heavy. Like it's fucking crazy.
yeah. One thing I actually kind of want to know: some places, like for example, there was a place that we used to go to for dinner in Ravenswood, West Virginia, called Poncho's. It was a Mexican cantina place. And they had one arcade cabinet. One of them, I think it was, it wasn't Daytona. Wait, was it Daytona? Yeah, I think it was Daytona USA. Or
Oh yeah, whatever.
that's a good game. Especially the soundtrack.
Has that.
Yeah, the soundtrack, I think, is what the Last Gamer had as his credit sequence. Let's Go Away or something like that. But, I think that was the game. If not, it was some sort of driving game where driving across America or something like that. And I gotta wonder, where the fuck do they put all these games when they go out of business? Because Poncho's closed down for basically no reason at all. I don't know why they did, but they did. And I'm wondering, where did they take the arcade cabinet?
There are places where
Do they still have it?
You know where AVGN was. I mean, that wasn't just like a total set. There's actual places where there's like arcade machines just sitting there. They've been there for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And they're literally like pretty much for sale. So that's pretty much where they go, or they go into the landfill.
I hope not. I hope not, because goddamn.
And before there was like 9 in the world of that arcade machine I was talking about, but then pretty much the rest of them got into the landfill.
Yeah.
It sucks. I wonder if I could just go to the landfill location, just find all the parts, and just pair them, put it all together.
Yeah.
Had a kind of skill one day. So.
Yeah, that would.
Because and one of the series he's done is called Insert Coin, where he fixes arcade cabinets. He also showed how to add new labels, add new artwork to it. He also has someone named Jet. She has he has someone named Jeff who is like a really good painter, and even his own wife as well.
Huh.
Also helps him. He also has construction workers that helps him like build it, like build the the arcade room, which is like the size of two houses, and like two smaller houses or something like that, and it's literally insane. He lives out in like kind of like the country area too, and he also has his own like little kind of like racetrack. He has all sorts of different cars, and even a car from I think it was Daytona, and literally the car, particularly from the movie.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really amazing. He had a Lamborghini in the past, and
Wow.
he says he's not rich.
Yeah.
But also, he's been doing this for many years, so maybe he just like he literally told me because he did Last Driver before, which kind of canceled them, where he actually got him for really, really good deals. So not as expensive as may think that he paid for them. So that's the thing when you collect them for like 40 plus years, and you're working hard towards it and working your butt off, it pays off.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So, a lot of gaming and stuff that's happening. So, I guess that's probably.
I want to encourage you all, if you're not collectors just yet, to also start collecting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if you have something that you think you might have a passion for. Yeah. I mean, for some people, they may not think. Yeah, some people, they may not think that they may be game collectors, but they have like one or two. I mean, if you think you might have some sort of potential interest in video game collecting, do it. Collect your video games, because most likely if you think that you might have a passion for it, you will eventually have one. It's better to start early in your passion, so you can probably get more.
Right, like I start my childhood all the way up, but also I don't buy video games like all the time as well.
Yeah.
Which is why, it's like, why don't you have more games than that? Well, it's over time, over the years, and what I decide about.
Yeah.
So, and plus I haven't bought PSP games in a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's called Virtual Formula. That's what it's called.
Interesting.
Yeah, like one of the most rarest, like, arcades ever. Like, when I saw that, I was like, dude, I would so pay up that money. Like, say, Last Gamer wasn't able to get it. I had the money, I'd be getting that myself, and if I had the space for it, oh well.
Yep. I mean, for one of those. I mean, I think where my TV is right now, that I use for my Wii and Xbox, I think if I remove that and remove some other things that I have in that area, I could have enough room for a arcade cabinet. Maybe. Might have to move some more things around, but I might have enough room. But having something like that, having something with two or more.
I could literally take away that table and get that Area 51 arcade cabinet if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have.
Maybe even someday I'll turn this little room into like a little arcade, maybe.
Yeah. But the one more problem with my gaming room idea is that I have a lot of things that aren't exactly gaming related, like My Little Pony and Pokemon cards and Bakugan and stuff like that I have no idea where else to put. I don't want to put them in the basement. I don't want to put them elsewhere, like in the basement or in some other room, because, I mean, I have them in my room for a reason, and they're on my shelf for a reason. But at the same time, I want to have shelves dedicated to gaming and my room dedicated to gaming.
Spotify arcade machine, Walmart. That's not one. That's not what I'm looking for.
Goddamn arcade one-ups.
Yeah.
360-degree spinning.
There it is.
Yay.
From eBay though, but yeah. But then again, when you're dealing with these kind of systems like arcade cabinets, you gotta really take care of them. Like last gamer, like over the years, he would always like whenever there's like an issue in an arcade machine, he would always like fix it.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong. So yeah. I found it right here, Air 51. This one's pretty dang expensive, but it looks like in pretty good condition. I had to get it. I had to get it finished the last game from the side, but yeah.
Yeah.
Local pickup only Los Angeles area. Oh, so I have to travel.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's what I don't like about some of these. You have to pick them up at location because I can't ship them to where you live. And around here, no, I'd have to just say forget about it.
$1,995, which is kind of like my price range, but yeah. Wouldn't have room for it. That's more big ones, that was. But also there's ones that's like 1,000, one that's like 900.
Yep.
It's really awesome.
But anyways, guys and gals, I think that's probably going to be it for this fucking 3-hour-long podcast. Oh shit, it's probably the longest podcast I've ever done.
Yeah.
Maybe, for the time being. I might do a longer one later, I'm not sure. But if you like this video, or podcast, or whatever the fuck, I mean, podcasts, you don't have to really watch them, you can just sit back, relax, and do whatever. You don't have to watch the video or anything, you can just whatever.
If you also like the podcast and you find it entertaining with me and Falcon, let us know if you want more. And also subscribe to William Clark's channel.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll also be seeing you, of course, in the next video.
Yep.
Where the fuck else does.
Yeah. Basically what I just fucking said. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, it's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing.
And also, one more thing, the parents, please allow your kids to play the games.
Yeah.
The video games, they're fun.
And also,
too.
a little bonus thing before I officially go, is sometimes, maybe, your kid will play video games. And sometimes, they may actually get famous from it. They may be a YouTuber, or someone else online, maybe on Twitch, maybe Facebook Live, whatever, and they can get paid for playing video games.
And it depends on can depend on their personality.
Yeah.
What videos they make, how professional they look.
Yeah.
And it could literally make a lot of money. So it could literally make you, the parent, also wealthy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, just because your kid has a video game doesn't mean you should throw it away or destroy it or anything like that. Keep it, and maybe you can get paid for doing something like that. Maybe. It's not, not likely, because there's a lot of competition online. There's a lot of competition on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube and stuff, but it could happen. It's potential that it could happen. So.
And also, don't smash your kids' console. Don't be like Psycho Dad in the Psycho series.
They will probably fucking hate you forever if you do that, because yeah. I mean, just give them to me. Ship them to me. I need them. Maybe give them to DJ or something. I don't know.
And if they have any kind of rare games and they're like a collector, send them to me or send them to William.
Yeah, one of us. I need more video games. I mean, he has enough. He's got more than I do, so I could use more video games. But anyways, yep. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else I do. Because I'm actually doing a lot more videos soon, and a lot more games and shit, so keep an asshole out for that, keep an eye out, keep whatever the fuck.
Let's do like the peace out and all that like together,
yeah,
at the same time, and bro host all that.
But yeah. So, like I said, I got a lot of stuff planned, and I got a lot of stuff, to do, so, including this goddamn 3-hour-long podcast, so, yeah. But anyways, I will probably see you all in the next video. Peace out, people! And Brohoof!
Peace out, people. Bro.
Yay!
Yay.